Man, I got to tell you, fam, it's looking rough out there. Remember the other day we were talking, I said, you look at our situation, you just got to laugh, man. It's just unbelievable. I seen in the chat, somebody says, when was the last time we was injured? Like this much? Answer, never! But then again, I noticed, was that the game? I said to myself, he's right. The game says, and in spite of all that, we're 4-4. Amazing. When you really stop and think about it, it is amazing. Because the 49ers, you get all your frontline 70% of your frontline guys gone. And with Nick Bosa left alone, that was just bad, D Ford sitting around talking about, oh my God, I can't play, coach. Well, how about, can you not get paid? Wait a minute. All of a sudden, I don't feel all that pain no more. Oh, I can't wait to do something with D Ford. And Dante Pettis, Dante. Hey, Dante, best of luck to you out in New York. He is a Giant now. Can you imagine? Didn't get anything for him, though. And how come the Giants didn't want to offer anything until we put him up on waivers? God, they suck. We never do deals. We've never done deals with Giants anyway. I mean, there's bad blood between Giants, Raiders. Is there another team? There's certain teams we just don't do deals with anyway. Anyway, 49ers versus Packers. Thursday night football. We'll display more of what the Niners have dealt with all season long, which is a lot of starting players missing. Kendrick Bourne is tested positive for COVID-19, as you know. Contact tracing revealed Trent Williams, Brandon Aiyuk, Deebo Samuel just for hanging out with Trent. They've now been on the oh man, they've been placed on the reserve COVID list. And it's like if you run around the locker room, hey man, don't talk to me, man, because you know what? As a matter of fact, let me get everybody starts staying away from each other. They got to go 5 days. That's what that means, right? You can't go. Are we lucky though? In one small degree, that those guys probably aren't positive, hopefully, and they can't even get back. Ooh, they're gonna get all practice late into next. Oh man. Anyway, they are unavailable for tomorrow night. What is Coach Shanahan gonna do? What are you gonna do? He's got less than 24 hours to make adjustments. Hey, fam, you got a plan? We love it. Share it with us. We'd love to hear it tonight. And your prediction there. Ooh, you know how we do? Every week we know we're getting ready to beat somebody up. This is the week where if you really believe the 49ers are going to win, you know what? I refuse. I will never, and I don't care, Homer, I don't give a, I will never, ever predict a 49er loss. I don't care if it's an insurmountable lead. I don't care if we're playing with Mission High School as our backups. I'm not saying it. Sorry. Man. But the Packers also dealing with what has become normal for this 2020 season as well. They also have players missing due to COVID-19, including running back A.J. Dillon, who's been doing pretty good. He tested positive earlier this week and won't play. Nor will running back Jamal Williams. So it's all going to be all about Aaron Rodgers, huh? And linebacker Kamal Martin. They were all close contacts. But see, that's nothing in comparison with what is going on in San Francisco. The Niners, who have been dealing with a rash of injury issues all season to key personnel every week, will be playing tomorrow night and for the foreseeable future without starting QB Jimmy G. Now, I know a lot of you are happy about that, but I'm not. He needed to be healthy this season for us to do anything. And the league's top tight end, George Kittle, all due to injuries. So today's bad news, that's just more salt poured into it. The wounds. Whew, man. Anyway, I tell you, question tonight is, for you, is this. Kyle Shanahan and come up with a roster to go out and compete tomorrow night after getting this news the day before the game. What is he going to do? It would have been better if the game would have been. I got to tell you, fam, if the game would have been postponed, I wouldn't even been mad. Maybe can we play it early Sunday evening? But they say, man, 49ers, y'all can't get it no prime time, man. Your team looks like dirt. Or maybe we can play early Sunday morning. Saturday night? Come on. Oh, college football's back. This is really, seriously, we've never had this situation before. Everybody's gone. You got number backups, and half the practice squad is going to come up, I guess. No Aiyuk or Bourne? Okay. Jawan Jennings? You still got Trent Taylor. Richie James is a question mark. Is this the Kevin White 2020 debut? It has to be. There's nobody left. Crackraft? I guess him. Trent Williams will be replaced by Justin School, of course. But what kind of game plan? You going to run the ball? Coach Tim, where you at, man? If you're watching, please get involved. What is he going to do? What's the game plan? And you got your backup quarterback. He hasn't got George to throw to. He's got no Aiyuk or Deebo. I guess he's going to go out there with guys he hasn't. I mean, man, poor Nick. Dude will have to run an offense missing GK, Deebo, Heem, TC, Jeff Wilson Jr., Jordan Reed, Ben Garland, Trent Williams, KB, Brandon Aiyuk, and possibly Richie James. What the heck is he going to do? What are we going to do? Wow. Hey, Tony, Kendrick had an awesome game last. I'm telling you, Tony, people still think it. Kendrick went out, what is he, 5 for 5, 6 for 6? What have you done for me lately? History does not matter, Tony. I thank you for that contribution, but you're wrong. You're wrong. You are wrong. Kendrick was straight up money last week. Julian S., thanks, fam. Hey, I'll do it too. I'm gonna leave tonight. I'm gonna fly to Kyle's office. Oh, I can't. No, the facility's is closed down. Kyle, hey, Kyle, let's go out and get a trial, man. I know. I tell you, I can run pattern, and I tell you what. You know what? You need help out here bad. Let me do it. Because I want to hurt somebody anyway. Anyway, if anybody, I'll be your enforcer now. Anybody messes up, I will knock them completely out. I'll get thrown out the game, but I'll take them with me. We got a problem. Oh, my God. We haven't got anything. I'll just go right to the phone. Man. God. Alex. And Danny Albright, is Jordan Reed going to play? No. Alex.
Yeah, man. We got a tough situation, though.
I've never seen anything like this. Man.
This feels kind of like when we had Harbaugh with Kyle Williams and the NFC Championship game and some injuries to I think Ted Ginn Jr.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like that, but we don't have Alex Smith.
Man.
This is this is one of them. This kind of reminds me of the team we had where 2017 where we lost all them games by like 2 points, 2 points, 3 points, 3 points, 4 points, 6 points. Like that kind of moment where it's like a gut check time. Even though we have our cornerstone pieces, this is a really, really, kind of foundational moment for the team, because if we can pull out a win or two with the situation we got going on, this could be that fire we need with all the distractions we got. I'll tell you what, I've seen Jawan Jennings is on the practice squad injured reserve from an injury, I guess.
Oh,
that one,
I didn't even know about that. He's got an injury too?
Like a week ago.
My
Like a week ago.
God.
So that one kind of, because the first thing when I seen Aiyuk out and Bourne obviously being out, I was like, oh, this is a big game for Jawan Jennings. Maybe out muscle some of these DBs.
Mm-hmm.
And that didn't happen. But Man, I tell you what, it'd be. I know we got rid of him on an injury settlement. This would kind of be a nice game to have a gadget player like Tavon Austin.
But he's injured too, though. I mean, that's why
That's
he was
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It would be nice to have him.
It would have been, yeah. Man.
But, I think this is the big thing. The defense knows that, and special teams knows that we have to do everything we got to do to just hold Aaron to 20 points. Because if it's a 30-point game,
it's over.
We can't even run a no huddle offense right now.
Because ain't nobody's in the huddle, Alex. Well, there's a Nick standing there with a couple of people.
The first thing I thought of after Seattle is the only way we can beat Green Bay is once we hit a nice play is we got to hit a little run where we do no huddle and just move down the field, keep the defense on the field. But guess what? We can't sub a receiver now.
No.
We literally will not. We have to run one receiver and two wide receiver sets, and we can't run them. We can't run two receiver sets back to back if it's a deep play. So,
Alex,
it's crazy.
You said Jawan Jennings is not there. Do you realize that unless Richie James plays, all we have is Kevin White and Trent Taylor? That's it. That's all. End of it. Dante's in New York. It is done. You got two receivers.
And this is
Craft. I forgot. We got three.
I'll say this: if we can be competitive in this game offensively,
it's
really going to be a testament to the coach we got.
Really is.
And the players that we got as well. This is we look at Philly, who always has had like the last 10 games, not even this year, going back to last year. They haven't had a top three receiver, and they've been digging into their practice squad and guys that they signed last week and stuff like that.
And some of them looking good.
We got to figure something out like that, and we got to get something going like that where we can just put together a couple 100 yards through the air. Because JaMychal Hasty, we can't just say, go get us 250 yards.
No,
we can't do that.
No.
So, especially with Trent Williams out.
Hey, Alex, who is the kid that on the practice squad now from Notre Dame? We brought him back in, the wide receiver.
Is it Chris Finke?
What?
Is it Chris Finke?
Yeah, Finke. I think we brought him back, right?
Yeah, we do have him.
Okay.
That's another name that I was looking at earlier, is that we we're going to have to rely on him. I mean, I know he's kind of like Trent Taylor, like a little small slot guy, but we just need bodies. We need people out there to throw blocks.
Yes. We still have any bodies.
Here's the thing, though. Let's look at a team like New England the last few years where, they've had a lack of weapons because of injuries and stuff like that, and then just the fact that some of the receivers ain't good enough to do certain things. So they've been known to throw a trick play of, a screen, like it looks like a screen pass, but it ends up being a double pass.
Yep.
We're going to have to do something like that, and we might have to do it all game long.
And that's right. And that play that we were laughing about, that Wildcat, we may see that. As a matter of fact, should see that tomorrow or something similar to it, something crazy, because
Ronbo, what if we do, draw it in the sand type plays all game long? Because we have to do something completely out of the box, because Green Bay is going to say, well, they ain't beating us on stick routes. They ain't going to beat us on little crosses.
No,
they're not just going to run verticals and post on us all game long, because we can man them up. They don't have game time experience.
Oh, man.
We might have to run certain routes that just ain't in a route tree. You know what I'm saying? Like some crazy crossers. Crazy.
Alex, all of that could have been done had we had a couple of days. Kyle gets this news today and goes to the locker room. He can't even go to the locker room. Nobody's in there. Guys, show up tomorrow early in the morning, and we'll figure something out. Get you back home and take a nap. Come back this evening. It's bad, Alex.
He showed up. He showed up to the boardroom this morning with a bunch of dudes wearing their combine clothes still.
Alex, give me a score if you dare. What's
Can I give two scores? Can I give?
Oh,
I mean, you know,
okay.
let's do a best case and a worst case. So best
Okay.
case scenario is that the Niners can, I'd say, squeak out 23 points. You know,
23
22 points,
points?
maybe a crazy,
Okay.
you know, something like that, and they win 23-20. The defense has a hell of a game.
Okay. That's what.
And
Let me get that down.
so,
23-20 for your one score. What's your other score?
worst case is that, you know, the Green Bay puts up 34 on us, and all we can pull out is that 23.
There you go. So Alex has got 30-23 and for us and 34-23 Green Bay. Alex, you have been recorded. We got to go. Alex, I sure hope your your top score is the one that wins. My God,
Me too, man.
if we win this, we're gonna be
Have a good night,
making
man.
history. All right, Alex. See you
Okay,
tomorrow.
let's go.
Oh, God. Wow, man. Paul third. Thanks, Paul. Shannon should have saved the Wildcat for this week. Ain't that the truth? No doubt he was looking at this as a chance to have an all-time great upset. Keep the faith, brother. Boy, I do, but you got to have tools to build a house, right? 510 area code, hello.
Hey, how you doing, Ronbo?
Yeah, I'm telling you. What is your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Delaney. Delaney Walker.
You're Delaney Walker. I love it. Hey,
Junior.
Delaney.
Yeah, I'm not related to the. Yeah, I get it all the time, man.
I bet you do.
I just heard your your radio show, and you know, I kind of wanted to come chime in. It's my first time calling. I'm a Niners fan. Grew up
Delighted.
out here in the Bay Area, and
All
you know,
right.
I was one of those upset Niners fans from the last week's game. I really
Oh.
wish they would have made that decision to put Mr. Nick in there. You know, first half, I don't think we would have been in this situation. You know,
Maybe not. I tell you. They were playing a little different defense when Nick got in, but maybe still, Nick was getting off better shots than Jimmy. Jimmy can't fire off of that foot. I don't know. Kyle insisted on doing that. That was a mistake. But
you know what though? I still had some faith in Jimmy G, because last year, you know, that gunslinging match he put up with the Saints, I was, oh damn, you know, he got a little something on. He got an arm on him, you know. I mean,
he can.
they did pretty good last year, and I mean, maybe
he
we got to
did.
look at now, of course.
And then again, and the week before, and it's the ankle. He's got a high ankle sprain, and he's trying to play on it. But the thing is, he looked okay against the Rams, and I think that was mistaken. And they say with a high ankle sprain, it could feel okay 1 minute, and then you start beating on it, and it's all back. But, you know, like football players do. He's not about to say, I can't. Coach, this ankle's not going to stand anymore, man. I got to sit down. So, you know,
so
he's
right now,
probably still that
we just
same
in
guy.
that position.
Yeah.
Right. We just in that position now where we gotta win some games. So you gotta put Nick in, you know.
Yeah.
You
And he
gotta
should have put him in.
And I noticed with Nick, he
should have put him in
knows
against
how to get after that, huh?
Yeah, no, should have started Nick. It was a mistake.
Yeah, but my comment. I just know, like, when you put people like Nick in, you know, he seems to know how to really get rid of that ball. Like it's like a split second. If you blink, you'll miss when he throws the ball. He has a way of just going, oh, there's somebody open, throw it to him. And, you know, they handle their business. You know, I would like to see if Nick had, you know, some fast running legs or something like that. But you know, he seems to do
quick release works though. Look at Drew Brees. Yeah. You know, the problem this week is some of those guys like Aiyuk and Deebo, you know, all those guys that are open real quick and you can actually unload. I don't know what to expect. You know the situation, right? Everybody's gone. I mean, everybody. Well, you're gonna see Trent Taylor's gonna be the only guy you're gonna know. Kevin White, I suspect. The guy named Crackcraft. That's your three receivers. From what I can, Richie James ain't gonna make this.
But you know what, though, man? I mean, I'm still a Niners fan, and I still got faith in the team. I don't know about so much faith in Kyle Shanahan as much, but, you know, we'll see. We just got to see what happens. It's Green Bay, and you know what I mean. It's Green Bay, so
They don't
I would
have
love to see a win.
yeah,
Huh?
and they don't have a whole lot of people out. Well, you know it's funny. They got their running back out. I tell you something else too, Delaney. Green Bay has a problem with the run game. If we can get McKinnon and Jermichael rolling, it could be competitive.
Well, I mean, I would like to see that strong running game come back. You know, I would. It's something about, I don't know, man. When they got the right coach, 49ers tend to do real good. You know,
Well,
I just
and,
like.
and you also got to
I
realize,
miss Harbaugh. I'm gonna be real. I miss
well,
Harbaugh.
yeah,
You
but
know,
he
I
wasn't.
miss him.
He was. You know what though? Let's give all of Kyle all his weapons back. Let's get George back out there and give him Jordan Reed on the other side.
Get him.
Give me Mostert. Give me all them weapons they've assembled in the last 2-3 years. I don't think there's a lot of teams that can stop Kyle Shanahan with all his guns. You know what I'm saying? So we it's hard to make a judgment right now without him having his weapons. And he may fool us tomorrow because Frank, I mean, what's his name, was the offensive mind when Harbaugh was here, and he ain't that good. He's okay. But we was good defensively with Harbaugh. Now, with all the weapons they've assembled, the 49ers will kill you if they got all the guns. Right now, especially this year, with Mostert and George, and we got Aiyuk coming. This guy's got Deebo. We got guns. But the guns is in the shop. We can't do nothing but hope. But anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Well, look, man, I'm not gonna hold you up. I'm over here. I'm actually at my job right
Okay.
now.
Oh.
But I just wanted to say thank you for taking the call. I really appreciate what you guys are doing.
Thanks, Delaney.
Shouts out to the 49ers, and I know everybody's. You know, I think I don't know where you're at if you're in the Bay Area, man, but they're starting to slowly open things up out here in Oakland, at least. So,
Yeah,
everybody stay safe out there.
I wish it'd be all over California, including Santa Clara, so they'd open up the stadium, let a few people come in, social distance, and everything else. Hell,
It
you know
would
what?
be cool.
They need them too. Delaney, before we go, because we're almost out of time, you got a score in mind?
Well, I'm going to go in favor of the 49ers. I'm going to say 35-27, and I'm just pulling that out of the air.
That's the
I
spirit.
really am. I'm just pulling it out of the air.
I agree.
Everybody, you know, I hope y'all have a safe night out there, and y'all just be cool. Hopefully we get through this election mess. I know this ain't a political show.
No. Yeah, we try not to. We don't talk politics, but yes. But getting through the election would be nice.
All right, man.
All right, fam.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Delaney.
All right, be cool.
Yeah.
You too.
Okay. Vlone, don't spam. Okay. We're going to take it down, but don't spam, okay? Hey, Derek! Derek.
Hey, Ronbo.
Derek, we're sitting here looking at a situation. If we win tomorrow, Derek, and we're going to, it will be the greatest win in 49er history. Why? Because they went out there with not even half a toolbox. They went out there with a lunch pail with a hammer and a screwdriver trying to build a skyscraper.
Yep.
Woo! My God.
I don't know what the plan is, Ronbo, but didn't we sign Chris Fink back?
Yeah, I
Didn't
was
we
just
sign
talking
that kid
about
back?
that. Yes. So we got
I think
him.
we did get him back. I was looking at the roster on NFL,
Yeah.
before NFL.com before you took me. I think we got him back, but it's him.
We do.
We got Kevin White.
We got Kevin
Trent
White.
Taylor.
Yeah, that's it. And because Richie James is still ailing, so he's probably not going to play. So
Yeah.
those are and Crackraft. I forget his first name.
Yep. River.
1, 2, River Crackraft. Right. So we got 1, 2,
Yeah.
3,
Damn,
4.
Rob. I don't know. Maybe Shanahan can still run some routes. Maybe.
You got this. You see Shanahan standing on the sideline
He might
with
sneak,
gear on,
maybe we
calling
can sneak
plays.
Wes Walker out there.
Yeah. Put Suit Welker up. God.
He might have a couple routes in him. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
man.
not sure where we go from here.
But can you
Maybe
imagine
we'll
what
see a lot
Shanahan's
of two
thinking?
tight end sets.
Well,
I don't know.
what?
We
Well,
got Warner. And
yeah,
they
he's
say
gonna have
that he
to.
was kind of like George, but he hasn't seen the field, Ron. But I don't know what he can do.
Well,
We
he's gonna
don't
have
know
to.
what he can do.
He's gonna have to play. We're gonna find out. I think.
Yeah.
He's got to play.
Oh yeah.
We've only got two
Um,
tight ends.
One thing I could say, Ronbo, is they didn't really. I don't believe they addressed the run defense. And if we can get Hasty going, we've seen Shanahan kill people with just the run.
Yeah.
And Warner is said to be a really good blocker, so I think that might just be the game plan.
Him and
I mean,
McGlinchey. We'll get him on run around that side.
Yeah,
'cause
I mean, he's better
Trent
at
Williams
running
not gonna
anyway.
be
I
there.
think I actually blame the O-line more than I blame Jimmy for him getting beat up too.
Oh God.
Mike's let everybody through. I mean, he was getting pushed over by cornerback. DJ, what was that kid's name? DJ Reed.
Yeah.
He blew him up one time, and
I know.
he's got about 100 pounds on that kid.
I don't know what's going on with McGlinchey, man.
But it's got to be the run, Rombo. That's what I'm banking on.
I agree.
We didn't lose anybody on the defensive side of the ball, so that's good.
I know, right? Maybe we can get really crazy with the D tomorrow.
Yeah. We need to blitz Rodgers, too. If we can get him rattled and shaken up, I think we have a better chance.
Get some
Because
fumbles.
then he'll get in his own head and start, whining.
And he does get upset.
It's
He gets
gotta
into
be
his
the run.
feelings. True. And maybe we can get a pick six.
Maybe. Oh, well, we still got Warner in those guys. Like I said, we're not hurting on defense. So.
Yeah.
And Kinlaw is great at putting his hands up and blocking, batting balls down. I think he's done that every game. Did he do it last game? Yeah. So.
I don't remember. Was Russell Wilson? Well, maybe. I forgot.
I feel like he's done it every game just about. But
he's had a couple
I think
of
it's
those.
the run. That's all I can say.
Yeah, we
It's
got to
going to be
run.
scary if they let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know how many players you have to be missing for them to call the game off. What the hell's the requirements for moving the game?
Well, you can't surrender. I didn't think they could play in the facility. If they shut it down today, they can open it tomorrow. But the league officials are saying that game is on. I don't know.
Crazy because
What are they going to address?
They stopped everybody else's games and moved them.
Yeah.
We don't even have a roster.
That's what I was hoping. When they said we had the injuries, I kind of said, good. So we give us a few days to regroup.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, they're only on the COVID for what? 4 days or 5 days?
5 days.
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, Rob.
So you figure Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Well, they can get back. They can get back in time for next week's game and work out.
Yeah.
Provided they're.
Well, they were also running games on Tuesdays too, so I don't know what they're doing. Like I said, I don't know why they just don't move the game. It's a lot of people. Green Bay has a couple players out too.
Yeah, they could have moved that game to Tuesday. You're right. There's no need to force
they've
this.
Done it? I don't know.
Derek.
I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe it's a West Coast thing.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. If they come all this way, maybe they were on the plane when they found out. Well, I got to play it now.
Maybe.
Derek, give a score. I mean, what can you imagine?
Go ahead and give me. If we can get the run game going, which we did last year, and like I said, I don't think they addressed it, the run defense. So, I mean, that's how they lost to. I mean, if the Vikings can run on them, why can't we?
Well,
that's what happened.
Well, true,
So.
but they got a premier running back. But what? Go ahead. What do you think?
Give me 28-21.
28-21. Yeah.
Yep, Niners. So, y'all keep this going, everybody. Please get those thoughts. I'll be listening.
There you go, and keep the positivity, right, Derek?
Oh,
good call.
Yes, sir. No question, Ronbo. Red and gold, man.
Hey, that's right.
Have a good night.
You too, D. Night. Oh man, D. Out.
Ronbo! What's going on, boy?
D, man, I don't know. Each week, I think, we lose players every week. I'm starting to get used to that. And then all of a sudden, COVID gives us a visit. And I just can't say, okay, I watch other teams go through this, but not us. Good Lord, no. No, yes, you. So it's just, God, man. D, give us a game plan and fill in some of the voids on this roster. And what you going to do?
Well, I already got a game plan set up.
All right.
So this is exactly how this is going to work. I actually just did a show. Shout out to everybody who was watching, John V, Ronnie, Roy, all of my guys. Mariah Lee, everybody, man, I really appreciate y'all. Those are some real faithfuls. I can say that much.
Oh, God.
I know I didn't mention everyone. My guy Matt in there too, all the time. But the game plan is simply going to be this. We're literally going to have to run it out there with the guys that we have. Our receivers are literally going to be a bunch of no names. And the only name that is on there that anybody really knows as far as the faithful is Trent Taylor. And I'm going to tell you the reason why, because Trent Taylor's been here. Trent Taylor's going to wind up being the number one receiver because he knows the system well enough.
True.
And that's just by default. But here's the thing. You're going to run out there with Trent Taylor, Chris Fink, River Craycraft, and Kevin White. You most likely won't see too much of Kevin White because he's trash. The man's been in the league all this years and ain't even scored a damn touchdown.
He's never played 15 minutes.
He plays about 5-10 minutes usually and gets hurt. But I'm going to tell you this, on offense, the offense is going to look completely different because the only people you're going to have out there that are familiar are Nick Mullins, Ross Dwelly, and we're missing three. We only have three starting offensive linemen in Lakin Tomlinson, McGlinchey, and Brunskill. Because Grossu is technically a third stringer, and Justin School's a backup.
Yeah.
So you got to think about. As far as Justin School being in there, I don't think we're gonna slip too much. I'm not worried about that too much.
Yeah, he's not bad. And he's not bad at protecting.
He's not bad. He does what he can. And I'm going to tell you right now, faithful, if you out there listening, if we lose this game, don't you say a word about Nick Mullins.
Oh, they're going to.
Don't do it.
Oh.
Let me tell you this. The reason why is because with all the injuries that we have, with no rapport with any of the receivers outside of Trent Taylor, probably a little bit of Hasty, a little bit of Juice, and a little bit of Ross Dwelly, all these other dudes we don't know. He doesn't have anything built with him. So don't you blame this game on him. Blame it on the situation. Don't blame it on Nick Mullins. That is not what we are. Faithful means you ride through the thick and thin. But the game plan will most likely go through hate.
They will say you're making excuses. A man could be laying on the field, somebody shot him. If he gets up and continues to play, he will be blamed. That's what we do. We designate blame. Get him out of here. He sucks. He always sucked. Yeah. It's the way it is.
And we can. Game plan is real simple. Run the ball with Hasty, establish status. That run gets going. You can still do the play action pass. You'll hit the normal guys. You'll hit the Juices. You'll hit the Trent Taylors. You'll hit the Ross Dwellys of the world. You'll hit the guys that we know can catch the ball, and the other guys are going to have simplified routes that they run because you can't learn Shanahan's offense in pretty much not even a full day. So it'll be dumbed down. It's going to be really, really vanilla.
Oh, that's right. That's right. There's no game plan with all these guys, new people on offense. There is no game plan.
Yeah, you're going to run a game. You're running a game plan with Craycraft, Kevin White, and Chris Fink, who don't know the offense. Chris Fink, who we just pulled back off the damn street.
Oh, and Nick hasn't played with these people?
Exactly. Run simple routes. Nick, do what you can to hit them. If we got to throw the ball, if not, we're going to make sure we do establish the run as much as we possibly can.
And run screens all day. Yeah. Man.
That's all we can do, man.
Oh,
but if Nick pulls this off, watch the praise come in. Oh, Nick is the future. Nick is this. Just because the man pulled off a game don't make him the future. But if he does lose it, it doesn't make him the person where he should be losing. Yeah, don't pick on him. He didn't have no receivers. If Nick went into this game with KB and Aiyuk and lost it, yeah, you might have a little validation, but you don't. You don't. So yeah, I'm gonna say 17-14, man.
Low scoring. Our defense is gonna come to play. Game. Yeah, because Green Bay got beat up last week. Maybe they ain't ready to play either.
I think, but I'm saying if they at the end of the day, I think that our defense has to show up. Our defense is gonna have to carry us on this one.
And they know it too.
You're going to have to go to Robert Saleh and say, I know what we run as a defense. Give me Devontae Adams all day, every
Yes.
day.
Yes.
He can shut him down. Don't you let Devontae Adams run over there to Emmanuel Mosley every damn time and then go, I'm just following the rules. Because then he's going to get ate up.
Yeah.
We don't have time for that. You saw what happened with DK Metcalf, and Adams is a seasoned vet. He'll work him. He'll work him, and it's nothing against Mosley.
But
he
you
got
know,
work last game.
But DK is big and crazy strong. Maybe he might do better. Anyway, we got to go, fam. I tell you what, I'll see you tomorrow. And get over and check out. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We will do what we can. We're going to say a good prayer tonight. Like I said, faithful, if we by some freaking extra chance win this game, then we win it. But if we lose this game, do not jump on Nick Mullins' case. He doesn't have the people. He doesn't have the people. The squad ain't there. These are all new people. But thank you so much for the platform. Thank you for what you do.
Thanks. Thanks, Dave.
Remember, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're in it from another team and you hating right now, remember this. Your team could have COVID problems just like ours. And at the same token, you don't have 5 rings, you don't have a Ronbo, you don't have this platform, and your team sucks. That's why you're here with us, because we're better than you. Even at our worst, you know we're better than you. I love you, Ronbo. Have a good evening, brother.
Thanks, Steve. Love you back, fam. Cat Steve, he's Niner Gang podcast. He's deal. You'll keep him on your notifications because you'll see it when he comes in and jump on in there. Dave, have a great night, fam. Oh, man. And is it Dollar Bill? Will, I can't wait to hear this, Will. Come on in, man.
Ronbo, what's up, man?
We're at the bottom of Mount Everest. They told us we got to be up there by tomorrow morning at the top. Boy, told Kyle, you ain't got nobody. Kyle, everybody's gone. You got to work with something, do something quick. You got less than 24 hours to put a team on the field waiting for the Green Bay Packers. What? That's all I would have said. Oh, Bill, what's he going to do? How you going to feel? Who's going to play in these positions? We only got 3 receivers. You probably already heard of them. But go ahead.
Man, I don't know what Kyle's thinking about right now. He probably somewhere. If he ever smoked cigarettes in his life, he probably smoking them now. Straight Newports.
I think Kyle's an herbal smoker myself. I just get the feeling.
he got to be taking something to calm his nerves because this season has been pure hell. Ronbo, I feel so sick about this season so far.
And we're still 4-4. That's what's so crazy. What would we be like if we had a whole team? Oh
man, it feel like the damn bulky days right now, man.
Yeah. Remember those?
I don't know, man. But I don't see. I can't even.
You sound like Shanahan right now. That's what he's got to be doing.
I can't even explain. The only little hope we got left on offense is the running game, and we gotta cross our T's and dot our I's in this running game. We just gotta have a good running game. I mean,
real good.
Trent Taylor, and shit, I can't even name them because I don't even know. Because we ain't never seen them play.
All practice squad. You got Finke. Kevin White will probably have to be activated. Juwan Jennings, he's out with an injury. And he's on the practice squad. Will, we got to move out of Levi Stadium, Will. I really do think that stadium has a lot to do with us being laid out every single year, going back to when Harbaugh opened that place. We ain't been right since.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what we doing. I don't know if we living right or what. I mean, I don't know what we doing, man. It's just weird. Like, it's really, really weird. It's unexplainable how we can go from a Super Bowl team to Jimmy G being inconsistent to Kyle Shanahan being inconsistent with his play calling to this COVID-19 to all these players dropping like flies with these injuries. And now we have players that can't play because of COVID. Like, I don't get it. Like, this season just been pure hell. And I'm ready for this to be over with. I really am. I'm ready for the years to be here. so we can step outside and take another breath of fresh air and start a whole new season all over again. So this is it's disgusting, and I don't like it. But I'm a faithful, and I'm going to ride it through all the way to week 17. Hopefully we'll get beyond that and still get a playoff spot or whatnot. Cause I mean, but you never know. You never know. So it may be a silver lining, and you never know. This 2020 season could be a blessing in the sky. Maybe something good will come out of this in 2021. But
put us in better draft position. We may be able to pull a diamond. Who knows?
Yeah, but that's the only way we're gonna, play good defense and run the ball. That's the only way we're gonna,
that's what Kyle's thinking. There was no time to draw up a game plan. It was just, they had a game plan from last week. They probably got it all together before last week's game. They only have 1 day to practice this week. But you got all Aiyuk and everybody gone. I mean, what are you gonna do now? Unless they were involved in the play, which they should have been. You gotta look forward to these kind of things and plan. I doubt they did. So here we are. Play good defense, run the ball, vanilla off, go out, give me a slant, give me this. Nothing special.
Just play, Ronbo. We only got 2 things to do. Let's just play. Or tomorrow night we just need to play and pray.
Yeah. That's exactly it. That's it. Well, you got a score planned? It's fun to ask this question this week. Because you don't want to say anything but good, positive stuff. Unless you're a realist, and there's a few of those. Will, are you a realist?
Yeah, I'm a realist to the core. I mean, I'm not the type of guy to give excuses.
What's going to happen tomorrow, then?
Oh, man. Man, Packers. You want to score, right?
Yeah.
Packers 10, 49ers, I don't know.
But it sounds like the defense is going to do a good job, though.
I'm just playing. Packers, I say Packers 14, Niners 17. I think Kyle's is a great play caller. We all criticize him for some of his crazy play calling, but I think he's gonna go ahead and use his mastermind and try to squeak this one out just by a centimeter and set us up for a field goal and kick it and win the game.
It's all we can hope for.
I mean,
all right.
Yeah, that's it. But like my boy Dion said though, Jason Verrett better be on Devontae Adams all game long.
Because there's no excuse for him not to be. That's their number 1 receiver. Let Jason work him. Oh, man. All right, fam. I'm going to look for you tomorrow.
All right, man. Shout out to you, Ronbo, man. Shout out to my TNT fam, man. Trey, Big Show, Russo, all them guys, man. Shout out to the Ronbo Sports Fan Club, Rico, Jersey Joe, Sheik, Sue, all them guys, man. Super Bowl 55. I can't really say it because of what's going on right now. Super Bowl 55. It won't be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We are praying that San Francisco 49ers versus to be announced. That sounds good. All right, Ronbo.
I will. Good night, fam.
All right.
And the 120-376. Thank you for that contribution, fam. And he says, I have been telling you, Ronbo, since last year that ugly Stadium Levi's is crazy curse. Well, you ain't got to convince me any further. It's clear to me that we need to move. I didn't want to move over there in the first place. And Edmus the sickest, thanks, Edmus, adversity, 49ers wouldn't know adversity if it hit them. Yeah, right. I got to tell you, Edmus, this is beyond, adversity is too weak of a word. This is outrageous. The 120-376, thank you, fam. I meant the last 2 years about Levi. Actually, this goes back, it goes all the way back to the Harbaugh last year. We were starting to get injured then. We lost both. Man, it's just really been strange. Real strange. Adversity. It is a weak word. This is not, man, this is the 49ers to conquer the impossible. Who goes into a team, no starting quarterback, no starting wide receivers, except one. Your tight end is gone. All we got is defense. And they got people missing. Mark.
I'm with the man, the myth, the 49ers fan, legend, Ronbo. Hit that like.
Mark.
Man, Ronbo, when in the
it's-
hood, when in the hood, when the lights get cut off,
Yeah.
feels late, or the power go out,
Yeah.
you know, your parents would grab the mattress and play these little games. You wouldn't notice you was broke.
Yeah.
You would make it a fun event.
Yeah.
That's what Kyle Shanahan gonna have to do, Rombo. He gonna have to make this a fun event. He gonna
Right.
have to go out there
Cause
and
like
call
you're saying,
all kind of crazy shit.
and we got nothing but that bologna that's been sitting in the refrigerator for like 6 months.
Right. You gonna have
Mom's
to
gonna
just,
fry that up, make it warm.
Yeah.
It's ghetto time in Santa Clara.
Right. You gonna have to just make it fun. I think it might be a more fun game than we think. Honestly, I was kind of down calling in as I'm listening to callers and stuff. I'm just kind of like, man, Shanahan's just gonna have to make it a fun game. He's gonna have to do some wacky stuff and just let it loose, let it rip. There's no time. Like, if you think we're gonna have this strategic game plan and win this game, then we don't have the players for that. The only way you're gonna win this game is to do abnormal stuff and take deep shots and just do.
Mark,
he got to get creative and have fun.
But Mark, they haven't had a chance to rehearse or to practice. This is the thing. The guys they called up today, they just called them up today. I mean, and can't even work out. Can't come to the facility to shut it down.
Yeah.
Wow. Go to another field somewhere, maybe.
I know in high school we lined up at halftime and lined up before the game, and you would have your players at the 50 going across so the team couldn't see you practice.
Yeah. or go to a field that they got grass all over it because all the good facilities are being used, dirt field.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
Yeah.
would you take each other down? Guys, tell you what, let's not tackle today. Let's just go to the plays.
Yeah.
Oh, man. God.
Yeah, so we got to make the best out of Ronbo. You know, I've been kind of down with the whole Jimmy thing, and you know, just like this season is I ain't gonna say it's a wrap, man, but I'm starting to wonder if we're gonna be like the Steelers. And what I mean by that, the Steelers are either in it or they not. Every other year, they either in it or they not.
Right, this is
and
their
they're
year
a great
this year.
organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a great organization, but when they in it, they're in it. When they're not,
They're completely out.
So, yeah,
But you know,
I kind
Mark,
of feel like, damn.
at least you got to wait a while because this will be our first year of being out of it. We was in it last year. We weren't in it for the 2 years before that.
Yeah.
So if we come back next year and be sparkling, we need to be scared.
Right.
Know
I think we
what's
will,
coming
man.
next. Oh, that means
we're gonna get a
2022.
decent draft pick out of this.
Yeah, that could be the good thing, and we maybe get a good edge rusher because D Ford ain't gonna do it. He just can't do it.
Nah. The only good thing, man, Arizona just passed the law to legalize recreational marijuana. I might have to, after this season, I might have to go ahead.
You ain't gotta hide no more. Just go down to the neighborhood store.
Well, I got the medical thing, but you know now I don't even need that, so you know, we good. So,
But Mark, I know this we're not supposed to discuss this, but I still complain about the legal store prices. You know what I'm saying? I'm still looking for the dude on the corner selling. Well, never mind. Anyway, that was.
Yeah.
Oh no, I forgot where I was. Mark,
you need a score.
Yeah.
Man, you know, I'm a realist at heart, man. I think Aaron Rodgers is hot right now. I'm going to go, let's say, 21-17. Unfortunately, I'm going to say Packers. I hope we pull it out.
I do too.
I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.
And Mike,
I just want to fight,
right.
man.
And Rodgers could be held down to 21 points. My God.
Yeah.
He's going to be on the field.
I just want to have fun. I just want to. Yeah, don't embarrass me. That's all I'm asking.
You know, right? Yeah, right. This is what I want to avoid. Don't have the Packers having scored 56 or 70 points. You know?
And the other problem is the reason why when Aaron Rodgers has revenge in his eyes, bro, watch out. You know he got revenge in his eyes. So
the defense may take
it
to
him.
him.
I'm in the garage. I'm about to hit this workout in the garage, man.
All right.
I will.
Yeah. Remind me
tomorrow during the game.
That's the best way to get rid of that frustration. I got a heavy bag that I just beat. I beat it up. I did the last 2-3 games actually. God, frustration. Oh, all right, fam. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, have a good one, Romo.
You too, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And B. Ham rolling down the road in the truck to make the buck says, we're fixed this year, fam. Too many injuries. BM, thanks for that contribution, fam. I just wish Kyle would have had a few minutes to work with these guys. He didn't even get a few minutes to work with them. He might have been able to spin something up. Kyle could go into the kitchen. You know how some folks could do? They could look in the refrigerator, stuff that you can't do nothing with, they can make a meal out of. He can't even do that. He didn't have no time to cook. Emilio.
What's happening?
Oh, Emilio, man. Oh, anything. It's Murphy's Law. It's working us, man. Anything that can go wrong. Emilio, how in the world did COVID? We already got all these injuries, and then here comes COVID. I want to B-slap Kendrick. Kendrick, how will you get this? I don't even know. I ain't been around nobody.
Well,
I bet you.
Well, you know he's your receiver to begin with, so we're gonna blame this on you.
No. Oh.
This is your guy.
Oh.
Most of us keep telling you we want this guy, but you keep pushing the issue, so this is your fault. We should have been shipped him out. We wouldn't have had this problem. So everybody, this is Ronbo's fault.
Okay, I'll accept responsibility. I mean, Kendrick, Jesus, how did he do that? You know, it's the second time for Kendrick.
You know what?
Second time.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking where he got it from. I think he got it from the Patriots. There's no other way, because you think about it. They say it's a quote-unquote two-window. So I'm thinking that's where we got it from. When we went to Boston, I think that's where we got it from. If, they say the 2-week window, so that's the only place I see him getting it from, supposedly, if anything, if he didn't get it out here.
Yeah, because they get tested every day. I mean, though, he
gets it every day, but then you think about it,
but they ain't none of them testing positive.
That too, Don't know, just, I'm just guessing. You never know. But no, it's just crazy, though. Yeah, this is just washed. But we're done.
No.
I'll be surprised if we even sniff the playoffs. It's done.
I don't even know if I want to go to the playoffs. If I ain't got no George Kittle, I mean, even Nick might be fine, but I ain't even got George. Oh man.
No, I thought we were gonna win when I was thinking, well, at least Mullins was gonna have a chance with the receivers we have. I was like, okay, well, Mullins has some type of a chance, but now, yeah, with no Deebo, no Aiyuk, and at least no line, yeah, it's a problem.
In fact, I'm worried for Nick. Well, you know what? School is not a bad offensive lineman as far as that goes.
No, he's not.
McGlinchey is.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to be more of a defensive game, honestly. So it might be a low-scoring game. So if we can hold these guys, if we can hold Green Bay back, which is possible because the defense is still good, unless somebody else tomorrow comes up, they got COVID as well, then this game is just over. It's just
at game time they got to call it.
I
mean, they don't have starting running backs are out. So Devontae's about their biggest weapon. Who plays tight end for them people?
No, they don't really. Like I said, they got their biggest thing is their receivers. They don't got no running backs. So, we can have one hell of a run game. So it just could be who's got the better run game, honestly.
Yeah.
So it just might be. It's going to be our running back against theirs, and what defense can hold up. So we still got a slight chance with
maybe
if it goes that way.
We could be surprised.
It might be a low-scoring game with that chance. So, yeah, that's the only possibility. I was thinking that earlier. That's the only real possibility I've seen with that in that scenario. There's no receivers, and they only have one receiver. So that's the only thing because we ran over them.
You put Jason Verrett on him.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, Devontae. You put Jason Verrett on Devontae, and now Mosley can handle anybody else they got.
So it might be just a run game on both ends. See what happens.
And then we win
as long
because
as we
got
the Rodgers or even frustrate Rodgers. We got a good chance.
And he gets mad easy these days. So frustrate the Rodgers if we can get a pass rush going. How good is that offensive line in Green Bay?
They are like I said, they're all right. They're not that good, like I said, because you just seen what the Vikings did to them. I was shocked with them, but what they did, they ran the ball the whole time. So, like I said, it
Yeah.
might be a good game for Hasty. So it might be the Hasty show tomorrow.
Yeah, but look at that running back for the Vikings guy. What is that dude's name?
Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, Dalvin, boy, Dalvin's having a year. You know what, though?
Yeah.
Hasty is probably looking forward to making up for that fumble because that was kind of the turning point of that game.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, he might want to make up his fumble. So he might just have a pretty good game. Like I said, if he really wants to be on this team and he chose to stay on this team, it would be like his show again. Like, you know what? I can be a running back for this team. I chose to stay here, and I'm gonna show you guys why. I was thinking he was gonna have a game anyways.
Yeah.
So that's how I said. If we win, yeah, I said we win 17-10.
All right.
Actually, no, 17-14. 17-14, we win.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with that score too. Put me down for that. But me and Billy are both 17-14. You know why? Because you're right. They ain't gonna be bombing us all day. Devontae's gonna be covered, and they don't have a running game. Defense is still solid.
We win at the end with a field goal.
There you go.
We get the ball at the end. We win with a field goal.
I like that, Emilio. I'll take it, man. We gonna go. I'm gonna see them all, and hopefully you and I will share 17-14. Will be it.
Yeah. Like I said, if it's a defensive run game, we got this. If not, yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
But all righty.
All right, fam. Night.
Yeah.
This could be a defensive effort because our defense is still home. They didn't leave. Storming. Norman all Niners all day.
And it's Niners all day. We're looking kind of skeptical over here at the Empire right now. What's going on, man?
What's that dude? What's that dude with the rain cloud over the top of him? Yeah.
Huh?
What's that dude?
Well,
that's not Charlie Brown. You know, the rain cloud just follows him around. Everybody else is in the sunshine. Rain cloud just following him around. That's us right now, you know?
all the injuries going on that got Niners fans sick, the ultimate sickness is the Empire. And, you know, my condolences to Brandon Aiyuk and Kendrick Bourne, you know, and anybody else catching the thing. Man, and I, you know what, shout out to Emilio, you know, because a lot of what he was saying I was thinking about too, but that's not what I was gonna say, because I don't be piggybacking off it. I was just playing. Shout out to Emilio. For me, I'm just like, and you know, at first, like I was so hurt that I missed last year because, you know, y'all know. Anyway, so coming back this year, I was like, man, I was so pumped to see these Niners come back and do it again. I was so hyped, and now it's like with everything going on, I'm like, I'm still on that face, like, man, what can they do to get a win? And I'm looking at the pieces they got, and I think we do got a better chance at having a successful run game than the Packers do this tomorrow.
I agree.
And Nick Mullins, being the fearless quarterback he is, I think it doesn't matter who he don't know. He's probably going out kicking it with him right now, throwing things down the field. He's probably kicking with him. Come on, guys, come to my backyard. My wife's making one thing. Come on. I don't know what he's going out there. Like, he never knows what's going on. What Nick Mullins got on his sleeve. This man I think he's got a prime opportunity to really show him, like, hey, like, I'm tired of y'all asking who the hell is Nick Mullins. I'm gonna show y'all who the hell is Nick Mullins.
Wait, Norm, he's got a green check by his name on Twitter. He's legit.
Yeah. Since he was Twitter. So he been at that. They gave that to him. Brett was like, yeah,
2 years ago.
Still got the A. So my thing is this: our defense. I think our defense would be the reason why we win this game.
I'm pretty sure too. I feel the same way. It's got to be.
Front seven got
scoring a whole lot of points.
Green Bay's O-line is kind of Swiss cheese, man. If y'all notice, like the last two games we played against Green Bay, their O-line is real Swiss cheese. Like you can he can find ways to slither and hither up in there. Bam. You feel me? And Rodgers, he be looking frustrated because his O-line just be like, they be looking like condoms overseas is how much protection he gets, man. It's just like
and that look on his face when he's laying down on the ground makes me laugh every time. Rodgers is like, what am I supposed to do?
I think the Niners can score most of their points, and this is just me being a realistic, skeptical, but yet still faithful fan. Get a lot of points on defense. If the Niners do win this game, it's because of the points off the turnovers.
Pick sixes, fumbles, turnovers.
Fumble recoveries, an interception
block
here may not
punts.
be, but a pick that puts you right in good field goal rank, or puts you right in good field position for Nick Mullins to really get 3 for 7 out of that.
And give it to Michael Hasty. He'll grind you out 5 or 6 yards to that end zone, no problem.
Man, so Cal probably up still to this day. He's gonna be up all night, drinking coffee, watching Pornhub and all that stuff, listening to every Drake album.
Watching what? Norm,
I hope it, man.
You don't expose yourself. What is the name of that site? Never mind.
I'm sorry. We got kids here. My bad.
Don't have
Pornhub is where you go to eradicate your mind and seek counseling. I'm just kidding. Anyway, the score. The score for y'all said worse on here. Okay, worse I said was button porn. Leave me alone. Anyway, speaking of, but that's what I want to see the Packers do is come out to Levi Stadium and eat some butt because I'm a faithful and I want to see my team do good things this year regardless. So I'm going with 15-14 49ers, all field goals.
You know, it's so funny, though. I've not seen that score. I remember having games where we scored 9 or 12. I've yet to. I don't remember a 15 yet. So yeah, let's do 15.
It was the first game Jimmy Garoppolo started in Chicago versus the Bears.
Yes, it's another Robbie Gould game. All right.
Oh, Robbie Gould.
Right.
No, but it ain't Robbie Gould. We can get a touchdown in there, so it's not gonna be. I was just joking. I'm thinking like maybe more like 23 to 17. 49.
Norm, I'm putting you down for that. It's official. And we're going to go. Norm, I'll tell you what, I'll be looking for you tomorrow, man. I'd love for your score to be right. Anything that's winning and reasonable. All right.
Niners.
Night, Norm. Oh, God. Santana. Hey, Jordan Jones. Thanks, Jordan. Amarillo. Back with you, Ronbo. I've been down too long to turn around. Where is this at? I've been down too long to turn around. No matter how it goes, I'm on the ride till the end. Faithful. Jordan, I love it, man. I'm going to use that for my next tune. Thanks for that contribution, Jordan. Jordan, you and me both, man. This is just a rough spot. We've went through these so many times. I'm down through the years. I'm kind of like I'm dealing with this, you know, because we'll get through this. We do. We always do. Hey, Santana.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing?
Santana, man, I'm adapting to the situation because, you know, there's no point in crying about this because, no point in being depressed. Life is too short to be crying about things. So, you know, we're going to get through this. Sure. It's looking rough. And, Santana, you got to be Kyle Shanahan. Go ahead and put yourself in his place. You got, like, all your best guys are gone. And you got to come up with a game plan with, like, no time to plan. I'm what?
Oh,
Kyle, tell him Wednesday. Kendrick's COVID positive. What? We contact traced, and you got Aiyuk out. You got Trent Williams gone. They can't help you either. Kyle, sorry, bro. Oh,
Kyle's growing white hair as the hours pass by, Ronbo.
I know.
But you know what, Ronbo? I just don't know, man. I just feel that we do have a chance of beating the Packers. There's no doubt. I feel like Kyle Shanahan's going to lock himself up in the room and listen to some Lil Wayne and
That's
dial up
favorite
some
guy.
good plays for Ross Dwelly and Nick Mullins, and some.
Got Juice.
And,
He's got three guys he's familiar with, and Trent Taylor. Hey, you know what? Trent Taylor, Juice, and Dwelly. He's got plenty of work in with them. He
No,
can throw it.
yeah.
He can throw it.
Yeah, no, and we should know if Jordan Reed's going to play tomorrow, right?
Yeah, they didn't
Or
put
do
him.
we know that he's not
They didn't
playing?
count him out. They didn't say questionable.
Yeah,
He might play.
He could play with Ross Dwelly, and Trent what's his name, Trent Taylor,
Yeah.
and who's our other two wide receivers? Kevin White, right?
You might have Kevin White and Finke. I don't know if Finke's ready to go or not. But maybe they don't
And what
have
about,
to.
do we still have Tavon Austin, or he's gone?
No, we settled him out with an injury settlement. He's gone.
Okay, he's gone. All right, well, it's looking rough, but
No.
but I think what we need to do is establish the run,
Yeah.
and if we do that, we'll be able to stay in the game and possibly win, So
Yeah.
and so so I mean, it's not out of the it's not far from
No,
winning the game.
nothing's
so.
impossible. We can anything
No.
can happen. Yeah.
And I mean, and our defense is pretty good too, right? We don't have any injuries. We don't have anybody gone from defense, so
Yeah, actually,
so-
we don't. We don't have.
so
injuries.
it's gonna be up to our defense to kind of keep Aaron Rodgers at bay. But if we're able to do that, Ronbo, I'm sure we can beat them by more than 10 points. So
Ooh.
it could be a high scoring game, Ronbo.
All right.
I mean, that's for me. But I mean, but it's hard though to say because we're missing key players like Kendrick Bourne and Aiyuk, but like I said, I mean, who knows what Trent Taylor can do, and hopefully he shows up. Same thing
haven't seen him all year.
Same thing with Dwelly, Jordan Reed. So I mean, like I said, we can run that ball.
Yeah.
Who, Jordan Reed? I'm pretty sure that he has to, Robo.
I know. No matter what, huh? You just got to go out there and limp it out.
Yeah, he has to.
I just wish Jawan Jennings wasn't hurt. This would have been the perfect time to see him roll.
Is he hurt? Is that why he's not?
Yeah. Alex said he just got hurt last week.
Oh man, that sucks. This would have been a perfect opportunity for him to shine a little bit,
Yeah.
But how you feeling, Mambo? How you feeling about tomorrow, man?
Well, now that we've talked about it and names have been brought up that I forgot about, our defense is still fine. If Jordan Reed plays, we do have a chance. Actually,
we do. Yes, we do. And I mean, come on, Ronbo. Ross Dwelly is not. He's good. He's not bad.
No, he's not bad. He needs help.
When he comes in, he shows up. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about Ross Dwelly. When he comes in, he shows up every single time, like the Seattle game.
Mm-hmm.
He came in, boom. So I think that him and Nick Mullins can have a connection together, and
they know each
here
other.
and there
So
have Jordan
Reed
Reed come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I want Jordan Reed just around the goal line area. Don't have him going all the way down the field. Have Juice and Dwelly take it down, and JaMychal Hasty. Jerick McKinnon can get involved.
Exactly. Jerick McKinnon can do a little bit of what Deebo does. I mean, maybe put him out as wide receiver for a bit, for a couple of plays.
More than that.
I think we can get, definitely. But we can get something going for sure, Ronbo. Hope is not over, So
never give up.
Just as long as they don't do a play with, as long as they don't do the play where
no more Wildcat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's looking right at you. You know you're gonna do it. What kind of score you got, Santana?
Man, I want to say, I'll say 24. I don't know, 24-18, Ronbo.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it a 24, and it's gonna be a field goal. It's gonna be
Then now
The
everybody
game's gonna be determined
agrees
with the field goal.
it's gonna be 4 quarters
You
of
know,
football.
so
Ain't gonna be no running off of nobody. So yeah, unless it's us.
yeah,
All right, Santana,
so I say
I got
something
you
like
recorded
that.
down for 24-18. Hope you're right.
Yep.
I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
I hope so, Ronbo. All right, Ronbo.
Night, fam.
Later.
Oh man. See, this is the adventures of being a 49er fan. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody just pointed, we'll be like the Pittsburgh Steelers, like Mark was talking about. We're not like the Steelers. One year, if we're in it to win it. When we're next year and when we're out, we're all the way uninvolved. And, hey, Bubba's ass started smoking crack after we lost to Seattle. And after today's news, there's no stopping me now. Rest, everyone. Get good draft pick 2021. And even, and even if we don't deploy the word tanking, 49ers don't need a tank. Just go out there and play and see what we can do. Although I tell you, let Kyle work with these guys. I don't know who's going to come back, but who's going to be ready to go. Let Kyle work with the guys he's got for a few days, and they'll be formidable. They may not be as awesome as they could have been. Slapping, Robin, what's up, man? Packers 31, 49ers 13. Sorry, we're injured. Can't argue with Slap. Thanks for that contribution, too. There's no argument about anybody talking about. I can even listen to that silly, what's his name, Smiley. Every week, Smiley. Yeah, you guys are going to lose 59,000 points to 2. Hey, Denise.
Ronbo! What's up?
Denise, I wish I knew. I think somebody up there doesn't like us. You know what I mean? How did we already lose enough players as it is, and then COVID comes and wipes out a couple more, 3 to be exact. What do we have to do? Somebody's not living right amongst us.
When I saw that, I was literally like, are you flipping kidding? Like, this has got to be a joke. Like, this is literally not happening right now.
I know. I'm just glad I was near the sofa so I could fall down and not hit
all
and hurt
the injuries. On top of all the injuries the 49ers have, now they have COVID problems too. Yay us.
Of course. Murphy's
But
Law.
I will say, yeah, right?
Mm.
Like, I'm telling you, Ronbo, the 49er gods are not smiling down on us.
No, they left.
Nope. There's no smiling going on. I don't know what happened.
Whoever they
We made
were.
somebody mad.
I know. It's getting
Yeah,
worse,
one
too.
of the 49er gods is very pissed off at us.
Ooh, man, and just levying wrath. So, Denise, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, now Nick's going to be out there with the unfamiliar bodies, except for George. Not George, but I mean Ross. He's got Juice. Jermichael Hasty.
I did talk smack, but I will say I do agree with Dee. If we lose this game, it's definitely not going to be on Nick.
Yeah.
If we lose this game, it's just because we're decimated. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus. Like, let's be serious. Like, if we lose, it's not on Nick. It's on COVID. It's on injuries. Actually, I think we need to all blame our training staff. That's who I think we all need to blame.
And they have been getting a lot of blame, too. Why is it every week we got guys
If
dropping,
we're
and
gonna blame
everybody's got the same
anybody-
injury? God, high ankle sprains.
Yes. It really does make you wonder. Either Levi Stadium is cursed and we need to hurry up and get the hell out of there because something's wrong with that place.
We have a long lease.
Or our training staff is just god awful. Like, I don't remember us ever being this injured. Like, everybody. Like, every game we lose 2 or 3 people.
I think we had a couple of years ago we lost a lot of players. We've been losing a lot of players for years, though. But we've been able to keep going. But
we
this year...
We did, but I don't think it was as bad as this year.
Not this. No, this is the worst. This is unreasonably bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is...
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is, like, really bad. But I agree with everyone else. I think Dwelly's going to show up. I think Juice is going to show up. I think, Michael Hasty, hopefully he can have a really good game. And I mean, obviously I don't know about the receivers that we've never seen. So, hey, we hope they show up, but we do have some of our players that are good that we know can hold it down. So yeah. I think we'll win. I mean, I don't think we're going to blow them out by any stretch. I mean, if we win, it's going to be a very, very tight, close game.
Fourth quarter, field goal.
Yep. Yep. I'm like you. I think it's going to be around 17-14. That's
Yeah.
my score.
Okay, so there you go,
I agree
Nilo.
with that.
Add Denise to our group, the 17-14 group.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree with that because I think it's the biggest thing is like you guys all said. Our defense is going to be a defense game. Our defense has to keep us in the game. Nick will hopefully, Nick and Juice and the gang will hopefully score a couple touchdowns. You know what I mean? And we'll, pull it out. I do have faith in Nick.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I was talking smack, but my smack was more directed at I don't think he's our long-term answer, not that he can't play.
Yeah, well, we don't expect that, but we do expect to go out there and just run the game plan. And like you said,
Yeah.
they can dial up some old plays. They've been together long enough to know a few plays. Kyle doesn't necessarily have to, but just call out the number, and they should remember to remind him of it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And that's who I'm hanging my hat on. And I'm sorry. I thought it was really funny when that one caller said, oh, I don't think Kyle Shanahan's as good as Harbaugh. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm like, don't get me wrong. I'm like, I was a huge Harbaugh fan. Like, I loved Harbaugh. I thought he was great.
Well,
and I was actually really upset when they got rid of him.
We all did.
But, I'm sorry, Kyle Shanahan's a better coach.
Yeah. For X's and O's, give me Kyle. Harbaugh was the guy who hired people who knew X's and O's. But Frank Roman, I'm still mad at him.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about, Kyle and John is I'm going to start bombing their Twitter feed until they fire Shane Day.
Kyle doesn't have a Twitter account. It's a good thing.
Both.
But John does.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start. He's gonna be like, he's literally probably gonna come out in the news somewhere and be like, "Who the hell is Denise Granger? Stop sending me tweets."
He'll be asking you for mercy,
like,
right?
Leave me alone. I'm gonna be like, look. I'm like, it doesn't matter whether you have Jimmy or someone else. You need a QB coach, and Shane Day ain't it.
And, because good grief. Kyle's actually a quarterback whisperer. He's the one who should be direct attention with Jimmy at all times. But Denise, we got to go. I'll see you tomorrow. You're in the 17-14 club with Emilio and I. So we'll see if we can expand on our little unit.
Yeah.
And
Yep, I'm on that train, and
we'll see.
God
tomorrow.
bless everybody, and let's all hope for the best. And Ronbo, you have a fantastic night, and shout out to all the TNT members and everybody else, 49er faithful. Love y'all. Have a good night.
Thanks, Denise. You have a good night too.
All right.
Oh, God,
right,
here we
bye-bye.
go. Bye. And hey, Daniel.
What's up, Ronbo?
Daniel, I'll tell you, that's the thing is, nothing's up. We're down in that down ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to get back up again. But we're looking at now.
All right, I'll try to boost you up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. This is something we've never seen before.
I figure the game plan is going to be heavily on screens.
Yeah.
You're going to have to run the screen and open up the playbook. I mean,
but how?
I just looked at Kevin White's stats. He ran a 4.35.
Yeah, no, he can run. He just can't stay healthy.
Well, run a 4.35 for me on the first play of the game and light it up.
And go deep. Nick doesn't have a real cannon, but he can get it down. Well, hit him intermediate route. Yeah. Tell you.
Yeah, I mean, he could be our yak guy right now. I mean, as long as he stays healthy.
Yeah. He's strong.
The best part is he hasn't got hurt during training camp.
No. They're probably real careful. Guys, be careful when you tackle Kevin. All right, please?
Yeah, he's wearing the red jersey, huh?
even as a wide receiver, yes. Oh God! But he would be the premier receiver for us tomorrow.
If we run the ball, we definitely have a chance in this game.
I think so.
I honestly think we have a chance.
Because Green Bay is really bad at stopping the run, so maybe Hasty can.
And
get
they don't
loose.
have any receivers besides Devontae Adams.
And we could put Jason Verrett on him, right? We might be okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to do something on defense. And if we rattle up what's his name, Rodgers in the first quarter, you know how that is.
Yeah,
He
gets
doesn't get out of the first quarter.
Yeah, he gets all upset.
Yeah, you rattle him up early.
Yeah.
He gets frustrated.
Doesn't he? He's the worst of it, too.
Yeah.
This is why I'm not sure if I want him or not. Rodgers really does get upset, and like he's all pissed off at his team, and he starts doing weird things, holding onto the ball all of a sudden longer than he normally does. Rodgers is very temperamental.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be crazy seeing some of these practice squad guys out there because all I hear is good things from Shanahan. Oh yeah, he's doing great. He's doing great in practice. Yeah,
I know.
We believe in him.
And he said the same thing about
and
he got rid of Dante, but Dante hurt himself. But the thing is, he always said good things about Dante too. Just the other day, he said something good about Dante in his press conference.
You know what I told you about Dante? They just tried to play him to try to trade him. So that didn't happen.
They couldn't trade him. Okay, Dante, you're out of here. Anybody want Dante? He's up on waivers. Giants, we'll take him. Why did you offer us a deal before? No. So anyway, yeah, he's in New York. They're on his way.
Defense-wise, do you think we have a chance of getting to Rodgers though with some blitzes? Because we were doing that early in
against the
Seattle
Seahawks,
game, and then
looking
all of a sudden
good.
we just stopped.
Yeah, maybe.
Did you notice that we were blitzing early and then we just stopped all of a sudden?
We have to blitz. We're not that all-star front four anymore. So yeah, and they were getting there too. K1 dropped Russell. I said, "Whoa, look at K1, you're back." So yeah, maybe. I just don't hope they get
my
tired.
prediction, I'm going. My prediction, 24-20.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. So you're right. 24-20 for Daniel. Yeah. All right, D. Let's see what happens, man. Because it's gonna be for the first few minutes of the game. We're gonna be all not breathing. You know, just sitting there.
Well, like I said, we just got to come out blazing and just catch them off guard.
I just want to know: can we move the ball? If Hasty busts out running when we start on our first offensive series, I'm gonna get so excited, man. Look at that, Jermichael! Oh, I can't wait to do that.
Dick Bowen's going to throw past 30 yards. So
yeah, and
Jimmy
Kevin White's going to be
the
and Kevin White's going to be the receiver. There, Kevin White. He's good. Go all the.
Hey, for sure, he got called up though, right?
Huh?
He's on the active roster, right?
I haven't heard anything. I'm just assuming, because otherwise, I don't know what they're going to do. You know? Oh, that's what you mean. He is on the active roster. They brought him up 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So I mean, you can run Juice at receiver too. So.
Oh, you're going to see a lot of Juice tomorrow. I got a feeling because Mullins is familiar with him. They're both familiar with they should be okay together. So we're going to see. Yeah. All right, Daniel. Got your score.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I know, right? We're getting ourselves all pumped up. This is why we have these meetings. Even if doom and gloom is staring us in the eye, we can still get excited. We can win this.
I'm not glooming. I mean, I gloomed on Sunday. I'm done glooming.
I hear
Thursday
you.
Night.
Be glooming too long. We're 49er fans. We don't do that. All right, Daniel.
Right.
I'll see you tomorrow, fam.
All right, man. All right, have a good one.
You too. And big boys. I love when he gets in there because the name is so much fun to say. Big boys climb on big ring. Every time I read that, I think about Big Show climbing in the ring. The Big Show, WWE, he doesn't climb over the ring. He throws his top leg over the top because he's so big. Walks over. He says, Ronbo, watch one of the guys on the COVID list get injured while in quarantine and end up on the IR. It's actually that contribution. I won't be surprised. I expect it. Adam. There he is. Adam.
Bang, bang, niner gang.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, niner gang.
Bang, bang, niner gang.
Oh, man. Hey, Adam, Adam? Adam just want to come in and play the tune? Okay. Hey, Johnny V. Come on in here, John.
Ronbo, what's happening, brother?
I mean, we're in here cheering ourselves up. You know, that's what's good about our little community. We tend to be, you know, there's no way to add to misery. There's no point in doing things to make matters worse. So you cheer yourself up. Somebody bring a pizza over, bring a 6-pack, you know. Even if the world's going to hell in a handbasket, we're still going to have a good time. You know? So, you know, we're looking at the situation here, and of course it looks scary, but we could prevail. I mean, what do you think? What are you going to do? Tell me who's going to be your star tomorrow, and what kind of game plan you got in mind?
Oh, man, Ronbo, I don't know, man. I'm scared to death.
All right, boy.
I don't know what the hell's going to happen. I'm afraid they're going to put a 50 burger on our head, dude.
Oh, no, not anything.
Okay, here.
It's a night
all
game.
jokes
Turn the
aside,
lights
let's
off.
be honest.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm going to peek over the pillow with one eye open. Let me tell you, this is how we're going to do this, okay? I hope that Hasty can hold on to the ball because I really want him to rush for at least 100 yards.
Oh, would be so nice.
I've been thinking about this. If we can use Kevin White, similar to the way that Seattle uses DK on the slant. Okay, so we got a 6'3" dude, 200 and I think he's like 216 pounds. Okay,
Yeah, he's not small.
He's not small. So if we can use his size, because I don't expect Nick Mullins to be airing it out like Russell, but I do expect him to make some crucial plays. Those rollouts, that play action, Ronbo, we sell it, and he can do it. So if we can use Kevin White the right way, I don't know what the hell a Craycraft is. I don't know if he's gonna be anything. I don't know.
Have you ever seen him play?
Trent Taylor.
I don't know.
No,
Who is he? Yeah.
When I hear River Craycraft, I think of a boat.
I know.
I don't
I
know
kind of
what the
do
hell he
too.
is.
Big wheel, riverboat, just going down the, you know. Yeah. What kind of name is that?
It sounds like a riverboat casino. I don't know, but I do know this. I don't know if Trent Taylor can produce, but River Craycraft is fast. So hopefully he can show us what he can do. But we're going to be looking at a team, Ronbo, that we've never seen before.
John, Craycraft is fast? When you say fast,
I believe.
How fast?
I don't know how fast. We're going to have to throw that to the chat. But I believe that Tavon Austin and River Craycraft were quick at the time, no? Weren't we discussing the speed of these two when we found out about them?
We had the guy from the Cardinals and Tavon.
Oh, maybe that's who it was. The Cardinals dude. Okay, so let's take that back. Let's just say that Craycraft surprised us with some skill. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we don't know what we're getting out of any of the 11 players out there. We don't know what we're getting. Who's going to be on the line for Trent Williams? Is it going to be School?
That's my only. I can't imagine Charlie Warner. I don't know if he's ready for. I mean, but McKivitz. I don't know if McKivitz is ready for prime time. He could be. I don't know. But that's our other guy.
I'm worried about protecting Nick. Giving Nick enough time to find these guys. These guys haven't even taken reps together, right?
Right.
I mean, they're practice squad reps. So I don't even know what we're going to see out of these guys. We can only pound the ball for so long, Ronbo, before we run Hasty into the ground, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Well, you really need him for depth.
We got that other running back, Huntley or something like that. I've got a feeling he's going to be back.
What about that Hope kid dude? How do you say his name?
What position?
He's a running back. It's like HOL.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I don't know what the hell.
That's the guy I'm talking about. I just keep forgetting his name.
Yeah, I don't remember his name either. It's a couple letters.
I know what you're talking about. But he reminds me of a pinball game. Old school style. I seen him running. He just sort of bounces off of people and keeps going. He's short. He's heavy. He's got the center of gravity and going right. So yeah,
good.
He's probably coming up. He has to. You don't have anybody else.
I'm kind of pumped. I'm afraid, but I'm kind of pumped.
See, that's what I'm talking about, John. That's why we have these
conversations. What the hell do we have to lose at this point?
Nothing.
The whole world's turned its back on us, so piss on it. Let's just do what we can do.
We're the forgotten children. Let my people go. We need Moses. Please come and save us. It's bad, John. But it could be exciting just for the reason you just mentioned, because you want to see guys out there that we have no idea what they're capable of because they've not been given a chance to show us. So it could be fun.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what we have to look forward to. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Today, when the names start rolling in from the COVID list, I thought for sure this game was canceled. And at one point, I was happy if it did. But now I'm even happier that they didn't.
How come?
Because I'd like to know that Jordan Reed's going to play tomorrow. That would give me a little bit more satisfaction. I'd feel more confident if I knew Jordan Reed was going to play tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. He might, because they haven't said anything about him not playing, and they always have before.
Right.
John, give me a score though, because we're going to run out of time. But I'd love to know what you
All right,
got for a score.
I'm going to say Niners 21, Packers 17.
All right. 21-17. Everybody's around. We're all in the same area with this score, and ain't nobody. And we're hoping not to let the Packers run away. So we're always we're keeping them close. All right.
Yep. You got it. All right, my man. Robbo, love you, brother. Shout out to Dion. Shout out to the First Lady at TNT. We've been having a good time on Twitter. Hey, take care of yourself, Ronbo. Be safe, man.
All right, Johnny.
I'll be hanging out with you tomorrow for the game. Good night,
for
my
sure,
man.
fam. Night, Johnny. Yeah, I'm looking at Craycraft. He's 6 foot, and he's 193 pounds. I don't see his 40 time. Oh, shucks. 4.5. Is that a 4.5? No, that's not. I keep working on that. Is he fast? Maybe. Thomas West. Hey, thanks, Thomas, for that contribution. Charlie Warner. I really hope Kyle lets him play tomorrow. I want to know what we got here. He's a tough guy. He's like George. He doesn't have George's speed, but he will cause you lots of anxiety from the way he works and runs. So, Anyway. And there's Niner Bot. Niner Bot is breaking. GM John Lynch placed on IR after suffering a high ankle sprain in the booth last week versus the Seahawks. I mean, you know what? I look for a coach to get hurt. It's going to be hilarious, And we'll say, not surprised. Not about thanks for that contribution, fam. Be Ham. Come on in, Be Ham.
Oh, Ronbo.
I know. Fam.
I don't know, Ronbo.
I don't. I do.
Yeah,
it's
Ronbo,
rough.
Man, it seems like everything went downhill after week one. I think the coaches was unprepared at the first week. Then we start Sherm ain't played since week one. What's going on with him?
I think Sherm just said, y'all ain't going nowhere. I ain't got time for this. I'm too old for this.
We might have started seeing the writing on the wall, Rumbo. We done let Quan go.
Yeah.
So don't know what that's finna do.
Because we can't afford nobody no more.
I've been listening to everybody, Rumbo, and I'm gonna tell you like this: they must forgot that we playing Aaron Rodgers.
No, we're begging. We're hoping the defense can contain him.
Rumbo, the man been throwing to some nobodies all year long. You know what I'm saying?
Except for
that's
Devontae.
The scary part.
I know.
Devontae just came back like 2 games ago.
And he's got this one
he was out
tall kid. I don't know who he is.
Yeah,
man. I saw that.
I would hate to say it, but I think we're about to get the pipeline beat out of us. I just don't feel like our defense is consistent enough to stop him. Because really last week, DJ Metcalf was the only somebody who really started getting off on us.
True.
I mean, like, dude, put 2 people on him or something.
That's all you had to do. That's what I'm saying all game long. Because K1 said, don't worry about Tyler. Do something with that big bleep. You know? So,
man.
God.
Somebody on top, somebody underneath, man. Come on. That's simple. A linebacker and a cornerback.
That's all they had to do. And we got linebackers
That's
really
all
athletic.
you had to do.
I mean, I could put Dre and Mosley, that'll work. I got Verrett on the other side of the field. That's fine.
I'm covering everything underneath with the linebacker and the cornerback and the safety play outside and up top. I mean, he started killing us.
Mm-hmm.
They started. I even heard you last week. Hey, they running our plays.
They were.
You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't believe it.
Hey, a lot of people are running our plays, Ronbo. Hey, bottom line is this, man. When we lost Nick, I think the heart and soul left the team. We started getting injury after injury. It's kind of messed up that, you know, we get our chops ready. We like, hey, we getting such and such back this week. Then we get them back, then 2 more players go out.
Go down.
In
Yeah.
this game. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh.
I don't want to do it. I enjoy watching the 49ers every week as much as the rest of the faithful, but I think, you know, the writing is on the wall for 2020. You got too much against us.
Mm-hmm.
And I really hate to say it, but hey, maybe Kyle can scheme up something. If anybody is going to scheme something up, I think it will be Kyle. I'm thinking we really are seeing what we got in the defensive coordinator, so we might be looking for another one of those. I don't know, man. I just it's finna be a tough. It's finna be a tough 8 more games.
It's already been tough.
8 more games.
And this is the back end of the schedule. And you know something, B-Ham, it's so funny because with the roster we started the season with, if everybody would have, at least 70% or 80% of them would have stayed with the team, we still would have just steamrolled.
We would be all right.
Steamrolled.
We would have been all right.
No, we got to
I'm
lose
going to say
everything.
this, Ronbo. I won't be surprised if we're looking at our next quarterback tomorrow.
Nick Mullins?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh. Yeah.
Keep it on the low.
Can we afford Aaron Rodgers? I just wonder.
You're going to be able to afford. Listen, you might be able to afford Aaron Rodgers if you cut ties with Jimmy G because.
Oh, well, that's automatic. You're not going to keep $227 million. But I mean, the thing is, you get rid of G. Aaron, I think, makes more than Jimmy. His annual, I think.
No, Jimmy. I don't know the numbers per se, but I will say this: I feel better with Aaron Rodgers than Jimmy G.
Well, I
like Aaron's Jimmy G. I love Jimmy G. But at the end of the day, we need somebody who can push the ball down the field decisive, you know. And
we only got 2 years.
I just don't understand why Jimmy G keeps getting. Yeah, man. We're going to have to do something. Everybody, a lot of people that got paid this year and ended up getting hurt. So I don't know what it is. I think somebody need to set a bomb to Levi Stadium and see if we can rebuild Candlestick overnight.
You know,
oh my God!
I kept asking about that. I said we could have played at Stanford or something until they fix up the new facility on that same area, Candlestick. But they said, no, man, there's zoning issues and the expenses involved. And that's why Jed said I'm going to have to bail on this. Oh, then you put the Warriors over in China Basin. Why couldn't you put the 49ers over there? Warriors already had a house.
Ronbo, we are the San Francisco 49ers.
Not Santa Clara.
And I understand that different teams' stadium be in different cities. We are the San Francisco 49ers. Even when our ghetto cousins was across the bay, they had to come play in Frisco.
You know,
we need to go back to Frisco.
I know. And the thing is, we got to stay there for years at Levi's. But, we got to go. What do you got for a score?
I hate to say it. I think Aaron Rodgers got revenge. I don't think we're gonna be able to cover their receivers with the way our corners has been playing. It's gonna be a toss up with the running game. Our defense is gonna stay on the field, maybe a little bit longer than what we want them to be.
Man,
I'm gonna say 34-10 Packers.
Oh, B.M. just dropped the bomb all over Santa Clara, wiping out half the city.
Ronbo, I keep it real. I'm not a delusional fan. If we gonna lose, I just tell it like it is. And right now, we got too many injuries. We got too inconsistent gameplay from the people we got in. Then you just plug some guys like they say Tom Brady was having from Dorchester. You just plugging some guys in from off the practice squad to tell the game. I just don't think we got enough time, bro.
Yeah, that's a score, 34-10. Yeah, we gotta go though, Pep. Otherwise, we be crying here. Me and you be crying here for another 20 minutes. I'm gonna see it, Pep. We'll see you tomorrow, all right?
All right, man. I'll be with you.
All right, fam. Night, be him. Night. And Paul Third says, I was told the record for playing out an NFL season was the New York Giants with 27. Is that true? The 49ers must be close to that. What? Wait, are we? Oh, players out. Wow. I don't know. How many players do we have out right now? It must be approaching that number. At least close. Hey, Jay.
Rambo.
Hey, I got back-to-back payload delivery boys.
What it?
Did it, Jay?
Oh, yeah.
Jay, man, this is good. I love to hear from you on this because, as I say, the room is awfully dark. You know, you got the shades pulled down. Ain't nobody home. You see, because the 49ers, I mean, this situation we are now is just unbelievable. Ain't nobody going to be out there but the defense tomorrow. We don't know what we got on offense. Kyle didn't get a chance to even work with him. I don't even know what he's going to tell him tomorrow.
The lights on and the windows up.
Yeah. Jay, you must have a plan.
It's bright
then.
out here.
What is it gonna be?
Oh yeah, of course. 4-12, baby. You know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean? Because Nick Butler's going to try to come out here and get us to the playoffs, man. You know what I mean? We don't need Nick Butler's out here trying to win. Win right now. We need to start CJ Best to tell you the truth.
Wait, Jerry, your conversation is smacks of tank. What? Oh, Jay! No,
I mean, I'm just
the T word.
Look, Rambo, I've been a fan for over 25 years. I'm like this. You either gonna be number one or you're gonna be number one. You either gonna win the Super Bowl, be number one, or you're gonna lose and get a first round pick. Ain't nothing in between. I'm a real fan.
Because ain't nobody gonna remember somebody did well or second place or lost.
Exactly.
You know, that's true.
Exactly. And look, when Jimmy G tore his ACL, we ended up with the number 2 pick. Look what happened. We got Nick Bosa went to the Super Bowl the next year. Yep. So now the table's turned. Nick Bosa tore his ACL. Now it's time to go out here to draft our future quarterback. You know what I mean? And go win the Super Bowl.
I would never drew that comparison, Jay. That's a brilliant observation.
I'm here.
What's that?
And then look, they say most teams' Super Bowl window is on a rookie contract. You know what I mean? We get rid of Jimmy. We have lived 40, 50 million in cap space to re-sign our whole Super Bowl team. You know, most of our players that went to the Super Bowl that's on injury right now, free agents. Re-sign them, maybe get a couple of free agents, and come in here with a top 10, top 15 quarterback next year.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to ask you. Are you going to stay with Mullins? Or are you going to get another quarterback? And if that's going to be the case, the quarterback's still going to cost a fortune. They all do, if they're any good.
I mean, in the draft, no, but you're on a rookie contract.
Oh,
though,
yeah.
So
but can that rookie take you to can he take you to the Super Bowl? When's the last time a rookie actually orchestrated a team all the way to the Super Bowl?
Well, you got to think about it. Think about this. Most teams who get a top 15 rookie quarterback, you know, that's solid, they got to build the team around it. So by the time that quarterback by the time that team get good around that top 15 quarterback, he already out his rookie contract. See, we already got a Super Bowl team, so if we get that dynamic rookie quarterback, we ain't got to build the team already built around him.
Well, if he fits the team, yeah, right, that will work. With Kyle Shanahan's offense, it seems like it takes so long for guys to actually look like they're comfortable in it, you know? Jimmy still looks strange in it, but, you know, Matty Ice is still mad with Shanahan behind that system. So, you know, it takes a while.
Yeah, but if he can run an offense, cater around with little Jimmy G 5-yard passes and take us to the Super Bowl with the training wheels on his offense, well,
should be able to
he
do
can
with
do that
anybody.
for a rookie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He can do that for a rookie.
God.
And you know, one thing about Jimmy G when he came in that 2017, he ain't know the playbook. He was just out there playing. You know what I mean? And whatever rookie we get,
which I wish Kyle would have left alone when I think about it. Yeah.
And the rookie gonna come out there and do the same thing. You know what I mean? And this way, Kyle can mold this rookie. He ain't there had no New England Patriots. He ain't had to sit by, you know, and listen to no other quarterback or coach.
But
only NFL coach he gonna know is Kyle Shanahan.
But the thing is, Kyle changes your personality as a quarterback and the way you've done things before. Like you just said, when Jimmy first came, that boy was on fire. That boy, he would kick your butt. Boy, you can stand out there, play defense all you want to, he's gonna get you. Year later, Kyle says, all right, here's what I want you to do, and here's how we do this, here's how we do this, here's how we do this. Now, all of a sudden, he's a little bit boring, a little bit calculating, that you can actually read what he's going to do. That's what I worry about with Kyle. There's only a certain number of people I think that can play quarterback for Kyle Shanahan, and I'm not sure if it's in the draft this year. Other than Aaron Rodgers, maybe, but he had enough trouble, running Kyle's system over in Green Bay. Dude hates it, right? He's starting to do it now. But, we'll see. Anyway, hey, Jay, give me a score, though. What's going to happen tomorrow? Jay's going to give us that first-round draft pick, though. Good. Jay, what do you think?
26-13 Packers.
And you gave us 13 points. I'm grateful. We're grateful.
Oh, yeah. We're going to keep it close. We tonight. We just ain't going to bow down.
Jay, we'll see you tomorrow, fam. You probably, I don't know, it's as good as, because we're up against some insurmountable odds. Let's see what happens. All right, fam.
Oh yeah. All right, have a blessed night, Rambo. Have a blessed night, Faithful. Top 15 quarterback franchise, Super Bowl 55. Here we come, reloaded. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's get it.
Yes.
It ain't over till it's over, baby.
Or till the fat lady sings. Oh, there he goes. Jay rolling down the road in his big truck, making them bucks.
Have a blessing, fam.
Hey, you too, Jay. Night, fam. And there he is, Rakim Jamani. He says, "Hey, this is trouble, Ron. I can't pick against the Niners, so no pick for me." Ron, what do you think about Dak for G? A lot of people, Dak Prescott, I don't know. I've never been a Dak fan. I always thought Dak was good only because he had that all-star offensive line. Because that next year, after they lost that offensive line, Dak and Zeke got their butts handed to them. Remember they was rookie and co-rookie of the year? So I don't know about Dak. And Niner bought like Sam Darnold's name. A lot of people like Sam Darnold. But I don't understand that either, though. I got to watch the Jets a couple more times. I don't see anything there. Hey, Niner, thanks for that contribution. Elvis.
Ronbo. The deal,
Ellis. Oh, Ellis, I'm just sitting there cheering ourselves up here. It's holiday season coming up and all, Thanksgiving. And, kind of getting the Christmas spirit. And it's not, I don't know if it's helping, though, Ellis. Are you feeling it? Because, we're in big trouble. But,
that's a fact.
We got to keep moving.
That's a fact.
I'm trying to understand how they go do this tomorrow. Kyle didn't have no time to prepare with our new guys he's going to have in there tomorrow. And I just can't imagine what's going to happen. What do you see coming up?
Man, I see a lot of dependency on Kyle Juszczyk and Ross Dwelly, as well as Jet McKinnon. I think we can expect to see. Well, I think Jermichael should get like well over a third of the snaps tomorrow. Run him as long as he's going to take the ball and keep doing what he's doing, and do something different with Jet this time. Start. You can have him in maybe for different schemes and stuff, but put him out there and let him catch some passes. They talk about how great he was as a receiver, in training camp. Start doing something different with him, man. Put him in the slot, mix it up a little bit, throw the offense, throw the defenses off, start giving the ball also to Kyle, man, because Kyle Juszczyk, man, he's a hog. He runs hard.
Yeah.
He hits the holes. He's not afraid of nothing, and he knows the plays already. So just let him play. Let him play in place of like a T. Cole or something. Mix it up, throw him off a little bit. The offensive line, as long as they can sustain, we're gonna need Justin School to come in. Hopefully, I don't know if Cole McKivitz did he play on the left or the right?
I don't know.
He'll probably get the most tick that he's gotten all season.
It's a good question.
And I heard, from what we were hearing, for the most part, he's fairly, he plays fairly well. So hopefully, they're ready and, ready to get in there tomorrow and try to, sustain, some protection for our boy Nick, so he can, be able to run this offense. And, Trent Taylor's going to have to do, tomorrow might be, his biggest game of the season, and for good reason. He needs it, because he hasn't really been able to get the ball and really get any action.
Yeah.
So I'm looking to see him do well. And Ross Dwelley, man, I look for Ross Dwelley to get some big. He might get 60, 70 yard minimum, tomorrow. That would be exciting. Maybe give him 2 TDs. Ross is definitely capable of doing something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And Green Bay won't expect it. We might even see Charlie Warner in there. Maybe Charlie will just be doing a little more.
I'm dying to see that.
Blocking.
I want to see, what is he
Yeah,
look
but
like
I want to see
in
him.
action?
Give him the ball. Let him truck some people. Let him run downfield and run over some people. He's like a Gronk, but he's got a little bit more weight. He's not as fast, but I mean, shit, he's a freight train.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a big boy. So
I definitely want to see him.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Don't forget about Kevin
Go ahead,
White. He's bigger than I thought. Kevin White, he does go 6'2", 6'3", doesn't he?
Yeah, I remember Kevin White years ago. I totally forgot about him. And I was mixing him up with Roddy White. I'm like, no, Roddy White was way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Back when,
Kevin.
in the Harbaugh era and stuff like that, when we played against Atlanta and we were beating all those big teams. The Steelers, we beat the Saints, we beat we beat up on Atlanta.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. Hopefully, and like you said, Kevin White, if he comes up and does well. I heard about Fink, coming in, and also Kyle's calling up that running back. I can't remember his name.
You and me both.
With the one like a bowling ball.
About. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that you were talking about the other day. Yeah. So hopefully he'll be able to. I don't know how much a lot of these guys are going to be already acclimated with the offense. So hopefully Kyle,
he knows. Remember, we had him last year. He knows the offense to some degree.
Oh, that's right. He does. That's what he said. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He did say that. He did say that. So that's good. That works into our favor. He might be a surprise. So between him, Jet, and Jermichael, and of course Kyle, I think we're going to be good, man, and be able. We can still beat the Packers, man. We can still take these Packers, and if they're not defensively really able to hold, we still got some weaponry for them. I'm just concerned about the defense and being able to make sure we can, hold our own in that aspect. Thank God we're not missing anybody defensively to no COVID or none of that. And we got K1. I'm glad we got K1, and we got Fred, we got Dre, we got Aziz, and we should be all right, man. I just, we just got to get it done. But we're more than capable. We'll put some pressure on Aaron, and shake him up a little bit, and he'll clock it. He'll clock out after a while.
Yeah, because he's coming in to get us. You know that, don't you? After we embarrassed him last year, two times.
and he's an opportunist. He's the epitome of an opportunist in this kind of situation, because we have absolutely nobody. So he's going to try to run it up on us. He thinks he's going to go off and stuff. We're just going to have to make sure that we meet him.
And your prediction? And your prediction on this?
I don't think this is going to be as low scoring as what I've been hearing. I think we can actually put up still. We got Nick Mullins. Remember, Nick Mullins put up what he put up 21 points in the fourth quarter last game.
Yeah. But he had a lot of good players out there to help him out, like Aiyuk and everything. But you know what? We'll see what these guys can do. What do you think?
Yeah. I think that we'll pull this off, man. Let me say 31-24.
Ooh.
31-24. 31-21. Shit. 31-21.
Big scores, all right. I like it.
Man.
I hope so.
We ain't doing
At least that'll
scores.
be entertaining. All righty.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And,
Much love, family. Yes, sir.
Thanks, fam. See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir, man. Thank God, y'all. We got some kind of ability to redeem ourselves tomorrow. You know what I mean? Though it's a little bit off kilter, man, with these COVID, with these guys out with the COVID. But let's take a win tomorrow, y'all. Stay positive, and much love to you, brother Ronbo, as always, man. Thank you for the platform.
Thank you, Rose.
And yeah, man. Let's on to the next.
All right.
Peace.
That's all we can do. Nighty. Oh, man.
Peace, man.
Hey, Tony.
How you doing, Ronbo?
Last I checked, I guess I'm okay. How about you?
I'm pretty good. I just moved to a new state today, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm a little bit tired. So
really today?
I didn't have a chance to really. Yeah. No, I moved this morning. I live in Hawaii now. It's great. Pretty excited about it. But,
wait.
I'm lucky.
I thought you were in Hawaii the whole time.
No. I was in LA, and then I moved. I'm from Hawaii, born and raised. But
okay, and you just
enough about me though. Let's talk about the 49ers.
No, I'm enjoying this because anybody who goes from LA to Hawaii and gives me a phone call that evening, I'm elated.
Well, I'm a little bit of a fanatic, as you might be able to tell.
I love it.
I'm intrigued by this game, though. I got to say, Ronbo. Just from a pure coaching perspective, I'm excited, especially to see LaFleur versus Saleh, the two best friends squaring off against each other at the nose levels. And I think our defense still has some horses, and LaFleur still has Aaron Rodgers, and so it's going to be interesting. And also, I think from LaFleur, this is an opportunity for him to maybe show up, in a sense, Kyle Shanahan, who was kind of, I wouldn't say his mentor, but someone who definitely helped out his coaching career too. So I'm excited about that, but I'm worried about the 49ers offense for one big reason, and that is because of Justin School. And I think he's going to get the start at left tackle.
He's going to have to.
But remember what happened last time? He started at left tackle, and then they had to move Brunskill to left tackle because Smith beat him up too much. And so I'm a little concerned about that.
Tony, was that against the Packers? It was, wasn't it?
Pretty sure it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the Seahawks. It was the Packers. Are the Smith brothers one of them is out, I think.
One of them. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad about that then. But I kind of want to see some. This could be a fun game. Is the other thing, because I think Shanahan accepts the fact that this is a lost season for the 49ers. So I think he might dial up some fun things and also use this as an opportunity to sort of see what he has with some of the bench players and getting ready for next year. But I don't think that he's really going to want to win this, because it's just going to hurt his draft stock for next year if he does win it. But that being said, I think he is going to try to have some fun with it. And so I want to say score is going to be, I'm going to say Packers 28, Niners 17. And I think they keep it close, but Aaron Rodgers finds Devontae Adams towards the end, and that's kind of what it's going to be. But I think it'll be fun. I really do. It'll be a fun, competitive from a coaching standpoint. But our offense, I don't think we have what it takes. And LaFleur is going to do the Shanahan thing and put another running back out there and try to run it, and might be successful. So, but let's see.
Yeah, because they lost. They lost a couple to COVID. One was lost because he contracted. Another one was contact. So, all right, it's going to be interesting to see. Tony, I don't know who's their third running back because they lost the first two. So it's going to be interesting to see, like the Seahawks last week with that guy named whatever his name was, whom nobody's ever seen.
Right.
Had a decent game. Wasn't really anything fantastic, but he was in the right place at the right time. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We do pretty good against the run, though.
Well, I mean, 49ers are historically good against the run, and we can cover. We can cover. And what I'd like to also see is Saleh work in some more Tarvarius more, doing maybe even trying to cover Devontae. That would be an interesting matchup. Just that I think from a speed standpoint, I think that could be fun to watch too. Yeah. This feels like a preseason game to me. Actually, just with the way both rosters are. And
we never got on the starting gate, Tony. We've been in preseason mode, I think, since week 1. It's really strange this year. Gosh.
Yeah, and I am upset because I was really, really excited to see Aiyuk play. I thought this could have been a really like a true breakout game for Aiyuk, but man, COVID. I mean, Kendrick Bourne, man, like wear your damn mask. You know, come on, man.
Unbelievable. It's too late. He's already. And this is Kendrick's second time. Kendrick was the one early in the season who got diagnosed.
So Kendrick got it twice now.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
I didn't even know if that was possible.
That is. Well, I've heard there's two different strains of Rona, and that you can get there's like I don't know like an East Coast and a West Coast strain or something. You can get that. You can get the different strain twice. But even so, if you get it once, you should know better. You should know better. That's all there is to it.
And that's true.
Gosh, Kendrick Bourne.
But I thought you could develop some kind of antibodies, and of course you might become immune at least for a few weeks or months. Not Kendrick.
Well,
I got it again. I don't feel anything. Stay away from me, guys. I'm asymptomatic. Kendrick, would you please stop coming up with this? I can see you. You gotta yell at him, man.
I know.
Tony, hey, go ahead and get rested up and moving in and everything. But it's got to be fun to be back home. What is the temperature like in Hawaii right now? It got to be nice.
It is nice. It's about 80 degrees, I think, right now, and it's very humid, but it's a beautiful day. I'm going to actually – I live 2 blocks from the beach, so it's quite wonderful. Hashtag blessed. And you know what? We got to bring the Pro Bowl back to Hawaii now. That's all I
really? I don't understand why they stopped doing that. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. Great to hear from you. Glad you made a safe trip. You too, fam. Talk to you later.
Later.
Oh, man. Hey, Clarence.
Hey, Ronbo.
Clarence, as you can see tonight, if you've been listening,
I've been listening.
We're just sitting here keeping other pumped up. It's to stop us, keep us from having to break out in tears, Because here we came into the season with a team that was loaded. We were ready to steamroll the rest of the league. Here we are now. We're trying to find people on the street to play for us. Can you believe it?
Oh, Lord.
God, what happened? But we can't cry. Nobody cares. There's no sympathy. We got to play the Packers. And, we lost a lot of people. Nick's going to be out there working with people that he knows a few of them, but not everybody. So what do you suspect going to be, how is this going to work? And what's Shanahan going to dial up? With no time to even put a game plan together, Kendrick comes up hurt or sick today. Go ahead.
No. As soon as I heard that Kendrick got COVID, and then I went on your show and heard that Aiyuk and Williams are gone because of
hanging around
contact. I said, I'm thinking this is Nick. This is Nick. Are you serious? Really?
That's right.
I don't have my 2 top wide receivers or my left tackle. This is wonderful.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I was just thinking. There's just wild thoughts out there right now. But what happens if this team is actually good the way it is? What happens if this is like a?
I'm glad you brought that to the table.
They
That's
just like
fun
go
stuff.
off.
Yes.
Well, that would be crazy, wouldn't it?
It'd be awesome.
That would be.
I wouldn't even want Kyle to change it next week. Keep those same unit out there, Kyle. They are effective. That's all we want. Oh, God.
But, like you said, that would be crazy, though, if that team actually just went out there and,
they could look
good.
They have a problem with Dalvin Cook had a good time against these guys have a problem with the run. So if Hasty can get started tomorrow,
we've got those guys.
Yeah, we could. I think we could do well. I just worry how much damage can Rodgers do if he's got a lot of time on the field. If we can keep him off the field, that would be the best thing to do. And when he is on the field, make sure you just beat him up, because Rodgers hates that.
Yeah, what I would say is, it's like if you can't at least sack him, just get some hits on him, just
rough him up.
rattle a bit. But it'll be interesting for sure tomorrow.
Oh, to say the least. Yeah.
This will be. It's like there's no game plan. And then, like I said, Nick probably doesn't need a game plan from Shanahan. Nick can just probably run what he knows from the offense and just say, "Oh, okay, I think you can do that. You can do that. Oh, you can go deep like that. Okay, we'll to that play.
But do Kevin White and the newbies, Chris Finke and some of these guys, Crackcraft, do these guys know? This is what worries me. Do they know what they're going to be doing out there?
Okay, well, I guess we'll say, because I know they play on practice squad because they're supposed to do everybody the
and
offense.
They should know. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if they're true professionals, they should always be in their playbook anyway.
Right.
They should know at least mentally what these plays are. And then, as far as running the actual routes and things like that, here we go. Let's see how much they've listened, how much they've learned. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I'll be honest with you, I would rather, at this present time, I would have rather had Nick be their quarterback than Jimmy, because I believe Nick knows the playbook better than Jimmy does.
Well, they say Nick, only one person knows the playbook better than Kyle Shanahan, and it's Nick. So yeah, maybe.
And it's Nick. Exactly. So he can orchestrate. He can run the offense. It's just can his position players and everybody else, pick up the slack. But you got Juice, you got Dwelly.
Yeah.
So you still got Hasty. It's to be Hasty, McKinnon, and the bowling ball dude, Austin Walter.
That's his name, Austin Walter. That's him. Yes, I got to write that down so I can stop. Every time I think about him, I can't. Yeah,
that's all I know him as the bowling ball guy.
Same here. He's small, round, bouncing off of people.
Yeah, exactly.
He's heavy though.
So really, you never know. You got Trent Taylor. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's I get some throws now.
Well, yeah, that's the thing about Trent. He hasn't been utilized. People think he sucks, but he's not getting any chances. So, but
he's like.
Clarence, what do you got for a score? What do you got for a score?
Oh, score. Okay. I'll say 20-16 Niners. We'll just go with that. I'll just
keep that score down.
Pray the defense can hold down Devontae.
Get turnovers and get a pick six here and there. Wouldn't that be awesome?
And get some wood on Aaron there. Get some hits in.
And frustrate him, because he really gets just frustrated, and it seems to take him out of his game. All right, Clarence, good stuff. I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully your score comes up.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Hey,
thanks,
everybody,
Clarence.
wear your darn mask.
Yes, please. Stop spreading this misery. All right, fam. Night, Clarence.
Later.
Hey, Alex.
What I do, Ronbo?
Alex, man, it's like you can't even say the worst is yet to come. I mean, the worst has already happened, because I thought the worst had already happened last week, and then we get COVID. We lose players like we do every week, and we're going to run out of players soon. Is what I'm worried about, because we got 8 weeks to go, and we're going to run out of bodies.
Yeah.
So, and now COVID. No. Oh, man. So, Alex, what are you going to do? You've lost a lot of players. You got to plug in those voids. Who do you think is going to do a job for you? Who do you trust to do a good job for you? Outcomes, and can the defense stop Aaron Rodgers enough for us to get anything going? Is the defense going to be on the field too much all day? What are you thinking?
Well, when you're talking defense, our defense, you gotta correlate it to our offense too, and if our offense can put drives together. Because if our defense is out on the field so long, like they were against the Seahawks, we're just going to get beat up.
Yeah.
And especially by Aaron Rodgers. And look, everyone's saying hit Aaron Rodgers in the mouth, but who's going to hit him? Who's going to hit him in the mouth, Rombo?
I know,
who's
right?
Who's going to hit him in the mouth?
I'm wishful.
Kerry Hyder in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Kerry Hyder in the fourth quarter. That's
too late.
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Right. So. I hate to say it, but our season's over, Rombo. And
well, Alex, don't say it. Just don't say it.
I have to. Rombo? Look at our roster. Who do we have that's gonna even if you want to say our playoff hopes are alive, I would love to just I would love to see this team get a wild card spot, but I just don't see it happening. We gotta after this week we gotta go face Drew Brees and Michael Thomas when he's back.
It is next week, isn't it?
Yeah, and then we get our bye week, and then we'll see you like when we get our reinforcements back. But we're not gonna have Kittle. We're not gonna have Jimmy. We'll have Aiyuk. We'll have Deebo. Maybe I shouldn't say our season's over. Maybe I'm just a little
wait,
depressed.
you got Jordan Reed. Hey,
yeah.
As a matter of fact, that you throw those names out there, Alex. They say you got Aiyuk and Deebo. Jordan Reed will be back. He's not George, but he can offensively he could be a weapon. He's not a great blocker, but
Yeah.
Just get Charlie Warner in there. Start teaching him how to roll with the first stringers and let him block. We might not be dead meat.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I really believed in this defense, but after last week, after actually facing like and I'll say it, an elite wide receiver in DK, our DBs kind of got exposed. I thought that the key to the game personally was Emmanuel Mosley against the Seahawks. I was like, Emmanuel Mosley got a lockdown DK, and he didn't. He had one good play down the sideline, but
it was perfect
DK
too. Why couldn't have done that before?
Right, but DK.
Do you blame Robert Saleh to some degree? That was not a good defensive plan for him. That was just.
Yeah. Okay. I guess to some degree, yeah. Yeah, you got to double DK, especially in the red zone, like when they're on the 1 yard line and you have E-man one-on-one on DK. Like, dude, throw some safety help in there and let Harris hit the shit out of him.
Yeah.
When he's coming across the middle, just like you did the end of the game. Like, look what happened. He dropped the ball. So.
Perfect play.
I don't know.
Mosley took it away from him. That was perfect. So, as Saleh explained himself, one thing about Kyle and Robert Saleh, when you ask them what was that, they always look very eloquent in their answer. Even with that Wildcat play that Kyle called. Kyle explained that. I felt like a chastised child after he got through talking, I mean, I came in there with Wright on my side, asking him this question, and Kyle tells you what happened. You say, oh, well, fine, all right.
And Ronbo, we were a 2-point conversion away from that being a 1-score game with over 3 minutes left and 2 timeouts.
I know. They're not that good. That's what burns me up. We let them win through boneheaded moves. They're not.
And
the Hawks aren't good.
I don't think they're playing prevent defense either, Ronbo. They're kind of blitzing a little bit.
Here's another thing, Alex. You don't play prevent defense and allow 21 points. What kind of prevent is that? It's still to show how bad they are.
Exactly. Like, it's a bend and don't break prevent defense, but we scored in the red zone 3 times.
Easily.
Right? 3 times?
Yes.
Twice? I don't remember.
No, 3.
But,
21 points in the fourth quarter. Hilarious.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what Mullins can do. I'm excited to see what he can do. I just don't think these next 2 weeks are going to be our weeks just because we're so depleted. I think that we can be competitive. I think that we can, this team does remind, like right now, this team does remind me of 2018. But even in 2018, we were competitive in all those games. Like all those games we were losing by just not that many points. Like Packers, Rams. We beat the Seahawks. So like I think that's why I like Shanahan. We're always competitive. But it's not our year to get the Lombardi. But if we can get in playoffs and get some good out of it, then cool.
Alex, give me a prediction on the game. What do you think for a score?
I don't know, Ronbo. Don't ask me.
I just ask you can just say, no, we lose this one or whatever. But yeah, but Alex does not have any faith. Put no faith next to Alex's name. He just has no faith. So then I could say later on, yeah, because we, Alex,
I got faith, but I just got no hope.
I'm going to put them both down now. No hope, no faith in this game.
No.
Alex, we're going to go. I'm sticking it to that. I don't blame you. It looks bad for us. It's easy to blame. Let me see you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good, Ronbo. Right. You have a good night, man.
You too. Night, Alex.
All right.
Hey, Manny.
What's up, Ronbo?
Manny, we're just sort of like making fun of the fact that we got to play the 5 and 2? Yeah, we got to play the 5 and 2 Red Hot. They weren't until last week anyway. The Red Hot Packers, and like we already had injuries, And then we got COVID to take out 3 more guys. Yeah, Manny, you got to laugh. I don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, we leave some guys. Some guy gets stuck in traffic and can't make it to the game. I mean, I don't know what's next. So, So, Manny, you got players missing. And what are you going to – you got – I don't know. We're going to have some players that we don't know tomorrow. And Kyle Shanahan had no time to plan. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
We're going to kick some ass.
All right.
We're going to win.
Yes.
We're going to win. Yeah.
All right. So who's going to be your big dog tomorrow? I mean, who's the offensive machines that are going to be getting it done?
Juice and Trent Taylor.
All right. And Mullins knows those guys.
Yes, he does. Yeah. And Hastings going to run the ball like if it was Mostert running the ball last year against the Packers.
Yes. I mean, and they hate that.
Yes. I mean, lucky for Rodgers, we don't have Bosa, so he's unfortunately he don't have to worry about that. But I mean, I think our defense is going to hold up all right. I think we're gonna hold them. They're not gonna go crazy scoring against us. I just don't see it.
Don't embarrass us.
Exactly. I mean, we got nothing to lose and everything no game. This game we're supposed to lose this game.
And play it. So we play loose and beat them up.
I mean, Kyle had 2 weeks to prepare for the Super Bowl, and we've seen how that went down.
Yeah.
So now that he's got no time to prepare, we're going to win.
I like your logic on this, though. If Kyle doesn't have to think too long. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And the whole stadium curse, that's a Trent Baalke curse.
I hope so, because
what that is. That's the Trent Baalke curse.
But the way our guys are getting hurt, and everybody gets the same injury. How many guys we got with high ankle sprains? What? That's just crazy. So I'm just thinking,
this season.
What's going on?
I think the whole no preseason.
Yeah,
and all of that, and not being. Oh yeah, I mean, it's not just us. A lot of teams are going through it. You know what I mean? But you can tell that the whole no preseason, no training camp, all of that. That's when these guys get their body right, man.
Yeah.
So
here we are.
It's taking a toll on everybody, and especially on us.
And of course, since we're Niner fans, I always keep saying, why us? But there's other teams, you're right, that are definitely losing players. It's all over the league this year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, guys, we just got to think about it this way. At least we're not Cowboys fans.
I know. Bad everything. I mean, really. I don't think the players want to play anymore. They're talking bad about the coach. When it gets like that, it really is out of control.
Yeah.
There's somebody really, really having a good time next to you there. Who is that?
Yeah, those are my babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, I do have faith and hope because that's their name.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. There you go, Alex. We got 2 little girls named after you and you're feeling for tomorrow's game.
Yeah.
Manny, then you're expecting what kind of score?
Put me down for what's a good score for me? Put me down for 27-20.
27-20? All right.
Yes, Niners.
Put Alex down for 27-20. And Alex, I went with Emilio. Manny, I'm sorry. Manny, I went along with Emilio. Emilio said 17-14. I just don't know. I wish I could know how potent the offense is going to be for the 49ers. I just don't know what they're capable of. Shanahan's a very interesting guy, though. He's liable to make those guys look like he has a plan tomorrow. I just wondered, did he have enough time?
Well, I mean, apparently Nick Mullins don't need a whole lot of time because look what he did against the Raiders last year when he was on the short
true,
week
but
and not a whole,
not a lot of time.
Yeah, he had weapons. He did have weapons, though. That was a big difference. But
Pierre Garçon went crazy that game.
Yeah, he did. And then that catch over the middle with Kittle, that one-handed catch.
Oh, yeah.
That was beautiful.
It was one of his best catches of all time.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I think Mullins is going to be okay.
Yeah.
We just got to get him out of the pocket.
Protected. Yeah,
a couple bootlegs, run the ball, and some screens.
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
You would think. We're going to find out. Alex,
Yes, we
Manny,
will.
I don't know who I like because I just got through talking to Alex. Okay. Manny, good
Yeah.
stuff, fam. I tell you what, see you after Faith and Hope for me. And I'll see you,
All
see
right.
you tomorrow if you get a chance.
Okay.
All right. Good night,
All right,
Manny.
Ronbo. You guys have a good night.
Thanks, fam.
All right, bye.
And big win.
He's like, oh, shit.
Win. Big win.
Hello?
Yes.
What's up, Ronbo?
Yeah, I just sit there, listen to the thoughts and feelings about tomorrow's game. Big win. You already know what the situation is. COVID took out.
God. Hey, Ronbo, I'm kind of behind, man. I know about Kendrick, but who was the other? You said 3 people got COVID?
Oh, man, big win. Okay, Kendrick, you know how they do contact tracing after you get found to be infected. They went, I was hanging out with Deebo and Trent and Brandon. Oh, no. Deebo wasn't going to play anyway. But Trent and Brandon, it was going to play. Oh. So now we lose. All 3 of them will not be playing.
Oh, my God. Well,
we got no.
Ronbo, I don't know what to tell you, man. It don't look good.
And it gets better because we found that out today. The game is tomorrow. Wow. So Kyle's probably sitting there thinking, okay, so everything we worked on means nothing. I guess I got to go and show these guys something different between now and tomorrow morning. The replacements.
Well, I tell you what, man. Everybody, I like hearing everybody saying, the scores and all that, but as long as they got McGlinchey on that right side, man, they're gonna be having problems.
I just hope Nick doesn't come up with a high ankle sprain. These guys gotta stop with that man. Mike, come on, McGlinchey. Anyway, you got the picture.
Yeah, I actually saw the last game, man. I saw one guy knock him and the guy next to him down and get Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? One guy knocked both of you guys on your ass, I'm like, oh, man, my God.
And the dude, and bad thing about it is, I understand, DJ Reed took McGlinchey out and went on past him. I don't know what's going on with Mike McGlinchey.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Staley needs to come back, I guess, and just hang around on the sideline to make him play a little better or something. What's going on with him?
That ain't going to help him, man. That ain't going to help him at all. I'm going to tell you. And they always say, well, why don't they roll him out? You can't roll him out if McGlinchey can't stop nobody on that side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you going to roll out? The guy's going to be there as soon as you roll out.
Right. Defender rolling out with Mullins and taking him down. Because we can't. Think about this for a minute. It's a very scary thing. What if Mullins goes down? You know who's coming in the game, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
oh man, yeah. Ronbo, I've been a Niner fan a long time, okay, and
this is the first pandemic. You don't remember
when I first started going, I just seen a lot of bad teams. This ain't no bad team.
No, it wouldn't
but we
be.
just got a hell of a lot of injuries. You know what I'm saying? And I can't see. I don't want to write us off, but I can't see us going anywhere not with all these injuries we have. You know what I'm saying?
No, we realistically we got too many. You can't lose all your blue chips.
Too many.
Come on, that's too many.
Yeah, and it's like starting players. You know what I'm saying? It's like it ain't like backups. We playing with the backups. The starters are all hurt.
Some of them the backups to the backups. Hey, I mean, we're going way down the string. So, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Yeah. That's right. We'll be all right. You know, a big win, like you said. We've been watching these 49ers for a long time. We have seen some very bad times turn into very good times. So this is just one of those times. Yeah. And now, since Harbaugh's time, I've decided ain't no point in getting all emotional behind these bad seasons because they are going to come. It's an ebb and flow. That's just the way it's going to go. So next year, we're going to be hard to handle next season. But this year we got to survive.
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
I'll say next season, man. If we keep everybody healthy, man, we'll be right back to the bowl. But now I don't know if they're gonna keep Jimmy. They're gonna have to renegotiate Jimmy's contract because Jimmy is not worth the money they're paying him. I mean, I like Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? But I wish they would bring Cap back, man. That's my serious. And, at least we would have somebody with a threat to run and an arm to get the ball down the field.
I wonder if Cap could still run. His Cap's, what is Cap, about 32, 33?
He's still working out. He's still working out.
Well,
hoping to get on the team, man.
That's what he does. Well, but the only thing is, I don't know how Kyle feels about him. He could have kept him a long time ago, and he didn't. So, but Big Win, hey, Big Win, what do you got for a score?
Ronbo, I'm not going to even do myself like that, man. All I'm going to do is pray for him.
Hey, you and Alex are too funny tonight because Alex did the same thing. Oh, God, I don't have a score. I can't
do myself like that, Ronbo.
So, Big Win, you're just watching that
game
hoping.
I can't root against the Niners because I've been a Niner fan for 50 years, man.
Well,
I cannot root against the Niners, man.
And that's why. And Jay's rolling down the road in this big rig. And Jay is the only person tonight, I think, that predicted a 49er whooping and a thorough whooping, too. What did Jay say, 35 to something terrible? Yeah. I can't do that.
I heard it when he said that. I was like, oh, my God. I couldn't even think straight. I'm like, I can't do it. I cannot root against them, even though I don't know it. We got a chance to win. I always hope we got a chance to win,
Both our drivers did that. Beham said 34-10 Packers, and Jay said 26-13 Green Bay. So Big Win, you and I are going to believe, even if it goes against principle, if it goes against good sense, we will not root against the 49ers. Or not root, but not predict a 49er whooping. Oh, that hurts me.
I can't root against them.
Big Win, I'm going to go. I tell you what, we'll see tomorrow if you get a chance.
All right, Ronbo. Well, you know what I'm doing, man. Out here in my truck getting my buck, man.
Oh, see, that's all three of our drivers. Sorry, 2 out of 3 drivers said 49ers will get a whooping, not Big Win. Big Win said, I ain't going to do myself like that. I'm going to let it alone. Oh, God, yes. God, that's in his truck, but making them big bucks.
All right, Ronbo, man. Thanks for what you do, my man.
Thanks, man.
Keep us lifted, man. We need
I'm going to do that, man, because I love this team and love everybody in the Empire. You know what I'm saying? All right, Win. Talk to you later.
All right. Okay, man.
You too. I forgot Big Win. Big Win's also big rigging. And Rebel D says, make sure you check out Zach Wilson from the BYU. He could be good. Let him sit behind Jimmy for a year or so and then start him. Rebel D, could be the 49ers plan anyway. This just in.
What's up, Ronbo?
Justin, pain and suffering. I don't know what else could happen to us. But the minute I think that, the last thing I thought was, you see on your notifications, Kendrick Bourne has been diagnosed with COVID-19. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Contact tracing says Trent Williams and also Brandon Aiyuk will be on the COVID reserve list. It's just been bad news all day.
I got something to say. All year I've been saying, give Kendrick Bourne an extension. Give him an extension. He deserves it. He earns it. I cursed myself when I said that. I really did. And I want to be respectful as possible. But damn it, I cursed myself. I cursed myself because he has not lived up to his expectations. Drop ball, catching, no way am I saying COVID's something to play with. And no way I'm saying that. No way. No way now. That's serious. He better take care of himself. Catches COVID twice. And now he's come in contact with 2 other players.
He's the only player in the NFL
Brandon Aiyuk
that's had it twice.
And Kendrick, this is This is simple stuff, man. Wear your mask. I know this thing about people not like this controversy, and I don't want to stir up that right now. That's not what we're gonna do.
But when
wear your
you're
mask.
a professional
Not only for
player,
you, but for
you gotta
others.
find a
And
way
don't
to
be
stay
shaking
away.
hands. You gotta do fist bump. If you gotta do fist bump, do fist bump. No shaking hands. No touching nothing. You shake it. You do fist bump. That's it.
Elbow.
Simple. Or elbow. And I don't know if it's a false positive. Maybe it's a false positive. I don't know. Maybe. And so and this Jimmy Garoppolo thing. Let me. Okay. The reason everybody is saying get rid of Garoppolo is because Steve Young went on ESPN, was it 2 nights ago, and said he doesn't know if Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be back next season. That's the reason why that's trending right now.
Well,
Now, this is not the first time this 49ers quarterback has said this. Jeff Garcia said this. Trent Dilfer has said this. And many others have said this. There's Jimmy's lack of seeing the field. And I've been with him and saying that he needs to work on that because he needs to see the field a bit better and go just for the easy throw, not force it in so many times. But he doesn't. He likes to force it in. Do I think we're going to get rid of him? No, not really. However, I do see them I do see Atlanta Falcons moving on from Matt Ryan. I do see that. I see us picking him up as a backup, not as a starter, but as a backup.
Matt Ryan,
to teach
he's
Garoppolo
too expensive for a backup.
Teach Garoppolo. Yeah, what I'm saying, I don't know. I think he could take a hometown discount with Shanahan. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at.
He really likes Shanahan.
Maybe. Yeah. So, and we're not getting Aaron Rodgers because that'll be backpedaling, man. Let me tell you something. Aaron Rodgers, he's doing well, but against big teams, against the big moments, he's not going to get it done this year. You saw it against the Vikings.
Yeah.
You saw that against when he's playing under 500 teams this year, he does well. But when he's playing those teams that give him the smoke, like the Vikings did against Seattle, where the Vikings gave that shit against Green Bay. I don't mean to curse, but gave them crap against Green Bay. They lost. Green Bay below 500 does well. Above 500, or like those teams that are like the fight, they don't do so well. They really don't. And because they don't have that receiver depth, they don't have that rush defense depth. So, do I think we have a shot? Yes, but in my word, kind of. And the defense will be solid. I'm no doubt, but the offense is what I'm concerned about. The rhythm, not having George, not having Jimmy out there. That's what I'm concerned about. But do I trust Nick Mullins? Yes, because last Thursday he played was against the Raiders, and everybody loved him, 34-3, where he played lights out.
He likes Thursday nights. Yeah. Maybe.
So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Everybody's saying, man, this is going to be a loss. This is going to be this. We've been through some hard years. Looking.
I know. We
have to have Tom Sula, Harbaugh, Mike Nolan.
Don't forget Chip Kelly.
Mike Singletary, Chip Kelly. We've been through some bad years, everybody. And y'all just let's pack up the bags and let's quit. Let's go. I'm gonna say this. I was like, you know what? But know what? I'm staying with my team. I've been a 49er fan since 1998, since I was born.
Yeah.
My first 49er sweater was a 49er sweater.
All right.
So I ain't giving up on the team.
Okay, well,
do I think we make a playoff? Do I think we have a shot? I don't know.
In that
I
case,
just want to ride. I'm riding my team. That's all I got to say.
Well, give me a score.
Riding on my team.
Hey, since you're riding with your team,
I don't.
What do you think?
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. I'm just not gonna say a score. I'm gonna say just win. Just win. Just win.
Right.
Prove me. Win and make a statement. That's all I want.
Just put winner next to Justin, and we don't need to say anything more than that because we know what he's talking about. Justin, I like that. Yeah. People aren't committing to scores tonight. It's too risky. Or just hard to do.
Just win.
Justin,
make a statement. Just win. Make a statement.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. And stay safe. All right, man. I'll see you later. And subscribe to Ronbo Sports. All right, y'all.
Thanks, Justin. Night, fam. There's Justin. And, if you just want to say win versus lose, that's fine. You have to give digits. Just a prediction. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo.
Tony.
What's happening, brother?
Tony, it's funny that you called because the thing is, we've had 3 drivers call tonight, and 2 of them said we're going to lose, and one refused to commit. So Tony, if those are options you got, Tony, you can be different if you want to. But Tony, you know the situation. We now have, God knows, some of us people haven't been watching the 49ers, probably won't have any idea of who those people are out in the field tomorrow, playing along with Nick Mullins, other than, of course, Juice and Ross Dwelly and a few others. But Tony, it's a situation we haven't been in ever. We lose Trent, as you know, we lose 3 players because of Kendrick Bourne. So what are you thinking there? What could you possibly expect?
Look, man, with this COVID thing, I'm on the other side of the world, and
God.
I think you guys worry too much about it. I mean,
Tony, you got warm weather.
Just on the COVID, you think
how's COVID doing?
Someone gets it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone gets it, and then they say, go home for 14 days, and then you can come back in the out in the community. Yeah. And like what? It's just going to disappear, right? If that's the case, what are you worried about?
If you don't show symptoms, it's a precaution. Tony, you guys are getting warmer weather now. COVID should simmer down, but you guys did a good job with COVID. What do you do if you're diagnosed? Do you have to self-quarantine, or what do they do with you?
Yeah, they just tell you to go home for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So self-quarantine, that's all.
Yeah, so you got the same
thing. And we had 40,000 people at our grand final in a 80,000 capacity stadium for the NRL.
So people are in the stands. It makes such a difference. I think the players feel it too. Yeah.
But, as far as the 49ers are concerned, I think we've got enough on the park to win. We own Aaron Rodgers at the moment.
Well, we used to, but we had Nick and we had D, and we had a lot of guys out there that could make sure that he was uncomfortable.
We had the hot boys and everybody else, but I think we've still got enough to beat him, and I think I agree with the people that are saying Nick Mullins has got something to prove. He doesn't always. He's not going to want to be a backup quarterback for the rest of his life. So he's going to want to come out there and
he's auditioning for a job.
Showcase his talent. For whoever, whether it's for the 49ers or whether it's for another team out there. And he'll go off schedule. He doesn't give a shit about what Shanahan says. And
he knows the offense better than Kyle does anyway. Yeah.
That's right. And I believe it's going to be, like the Battle of the Bay. I think he's going to do it.
Maybe. He likes Thursday night. Could be right, Tony.
Yep. I think he's going to do it. And, they should have. Now they're going to take Jimmy G out for 6 to 8 weeks. They should have done that before.
Too late, yeah. Especially if he needed surgery or whatever the case is. Let that thing heal up. And brought him back out there, and sure enough, crashed him to the ground again. There he goes. That's it. Finished.
Well, if worst case scenario, Nick gets another chance to prove to everyone that,
he's worthy.
He's a great quarterback. I mean, and let his Brett Favre stats speak for themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Nick's he's got pedigree now. Now that you mentioned it. Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I'm not giving up on the team. I mean, what about the times we had under Chip Kelly? I mean, we only won 2 games. We swept the Rams.
I know. And I love to remind the Rams people that. Anybody seen Rudy remind them about that? But yeah, the thing is, we still have a decent defense. And as you mentioned, Rodgers doesn't like a decent defense. We can run the ball. And the Packers hate for you to run on them. They've been allowing huge running games against them this year. So, and they don't have their starting running backs. So, we don't necessarily have to get blown off the field. It just looks scary right now.
Yeah, and I mean, Nick's confident. You know, if you watch his press conference.
Oh, he's always
Yeah,
brilliant.
he says you got to go out there and move the chains, mate. There's nothing else you can do. You can't sit there and worry and cry about who you should have had and who could have been here and who has to be there.
Yeah.
And, you know, just go out there, play your best and use the players. Be confident. Get the players in the zone, you know.
And win the
in the
damn
huddle.
game.
Come on, boys. But
Exactly.
we can win this game, no problem. And then just show them how to do it. Lead them around the park.
Oh, well, Tony, you sound inspired. What's the score on this game?
I'm going to go for a big one. I'm going to go for 30 to 14.
All right. I like that.
30 to 14.
Doubling the Packers score. Just like last year.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
Tony.
I'm not going to.
There you go.
Yeah, I think Nick can do it.
Well, Tony, we're going to go. I tell you what, I can't wait. If your score comes up tomorrow, we're going to be singing. We're going to sing like praises
Ooh la la.
and tunes for Tony. We're going to sing about for years. Tony called it 30 to 14. And ooh la la is right. All right, Tony. Have a great day. I'll see you later.
All right, brother. See you
right.
later, mate. Shout out
Hey.
to everybody. Thank you very much.
You go. Bye, Tony.
Bye, mate.
Yeah. And Eric code is 209. Hello. Hello. Somebody wants to play music for us. 209, we need to talk because I haven't got much time. You there?
Hello.
Yo, there you are. Hello. Who's this?
Ronbo.
Yeah.
Ronbo.
Wait a minute, it sounds like
man.
it sounds
with
like
the Nana plan.
Wait, this is not
I
Joey.
miss you, man.
All right.
Hey, Ronbo, what's up?
Football.
Hey, don't count on our Niners, you know.
How come?
Don't be counting on our Niners because we got depth.
Yeah.
You know, we got the depth. And you know what?
What?
When we see Nick Mullins,
Yeah.
you know when we first see Nick Mullins with
Yeah.
the Cowboys,
Yeah.
they played it was a preseason
Raiders.
game. No, it was a preseason game when I first seen Mullins play.
Oh yeah.
They played
That's
the
been
Cowboys.
a couple of years.
They played the
Was
Cowboys.
it first time was
Yeah,
Cowboys?
remember that?
God, I do
Yeah,
not.
you remember that, Ronbo?
I know, I don't.
You don't remember that?
How did he do?
You know, I remember when Mullins he marched the team. He marched the team to the number one, the yard line, the goal line,
Yeah.
and he did he was in the shotgun and everything. He got the ball and he just freaking he threw the ball quickly in the end zone. One of the receivers. Hey, remember when we had Patton?
I do.
Patton, Quentin Patton.
Yeah. Wow. It's funny.
He's
It
number
hasn't
11.
been that long ago, but these guys have been gone since that year. I can't even remember. And also,
hey, no, but hey,
who was the other quarterback
Sorry
besides
about-
Nick?
No, but you look. Remember when we swept? You know what Tony said right now. We swept the Rams. We swept the Rams that one year.
Yeah,
and then what's his name? Aaron Donald got all pissed off and
Oh,
he threw his
yeah.
helmet because he got ejected out of the game.
That
You
was
know, it's funny. We only won we won 2 games out of that one year.
that was it.
Swept the Rams.
And thank you, Rams.
Yeah, we just beat them. Remember that, Rudy? Rudy, remember that?
Hey,
We swept you.
Bam, what is your name? I'm still trying to find out. What is your name?
Carlos.
Carlos. Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carlos. You remember for Nick Mullins starting that Cowboys game. I'd forgotten all about those preseason games. But Carlos, I like your prediction and your feel on this, man. Nick's probably going to be great tomorrow. I just don't know. He's got guys out there he hasn't been playing with.
Dude, I mean, we got a bunch of backup receivers. I mean, we still got. So Aiyuk is in, right?
No.
Brandon Aiyuk.
No.
He's
out.
out.
Yeah, Kendrick poisoned
All
him.
right, so-
Yeah, he's got COVID. Well, he's got to stay quarantined for 2 weeks or to 5 days.
All right, so who do we got? Who do we got then?
So we got
we got Hasty.
Trent.
We got Hasty. We
got Hasty.
We got McKinnon.
Yeah.
We got Juice Check.
Yep.
We got Dwelly,
Ross,
right?
You got Dwelly. Yep.
All right, and what's our other receivers? Who we got?
You might have Kevin White and a guy named River Crackraft. So, yeah, we got
then,
backups to the backups.
And Taylor?
And Trent Taylor, yeah, he'll be there.
Yeah, Trent Taylor?
Yeah.
So right now he's like our fourth receiver, right? Or fifth?
I wonder, now that you ask, I don't know where he ranks on the pecking order.
I think Trent Taylor's like our fifth receiver, right?
Maybe, at least. Yeah, I think you're right, though, because if you go Brandon Aiyuk and also Deebo Samuel, you got Kendrick Bourne. Yeah, he's number 4 or 5.
He's probably like our fourth.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
But then we got Hasty, though, man. We got, like, Shanahan needs to utilize Hasty, like, in the – he just needs to run around just around all the linemen. He just needs to run a side route or something.
You mean run the stretch, and they don't run the stretch enough of them. I notice he's cutting up the gut all the time, but he should be able. He's perfect for the stretch.
And it's probably his second game, right? In the home field, his second game there.
No, this is third. He's been. This will be week 3 for him. Yeah. He's been in there for a couple of weeks.
Hopefully he has a good game.
He owes us from last week anyway. That fumble on the 5 or 6 yard line, Hasty's got to make up for that. He got a TD last week, but still, don't fumble that in the red zone. That hurt us.
It's all good.
He'll get better. He's a rookie.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Yeah, he's a rookie, and he'll learn from his mistakes. And he got it. He's gonna just run it in. He might just punch it in.
I know, because I love to watch him run. Oh, that dude's got style.
Yeah.
So.
And then you know what? All these injuries, real quick. All these injuries might come in handy. Like it might be for a blessing. We might freaking get the playoff spot, and then like all our
guys
players might come back to the playoff.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, you never know.
Yes.
Hey, all the Niner fans, don't be thinking that our season's over yet, because it's not. Because it's freaking. We still got the season left.
Agreed.
8 games left, and so. Once the season's over, once we're done, we're out, we're done.
That's
so right
it.
now, we still got faith.
We got 8 weeks to
don't
go,
be
too.
thinking we're done. I'm not ready to be tanking, Ronbo.
Carlos, you should not be doing that. I agree. Carlos, we got to go. We got to go, though. Give me your score, Carlos. So we gotta pull up. What do you got?
I don't know.
Win or lose?
I say 20-23.
20-23.
We win it by like a field goal.
I know everybody feels like that field goal. Robbie Gold, we're talking to you. Carlos, I got to go, man. Hey, let's see tomorrow if we get a chance.
Just give me that shout out. Ronbo, just
I can do that. I can do that. Niners! Man, Carlos. Hey,
bang,
Carlos.
bang, Niner gang.
Yeah.
Niner Empire, let's go.
Oh, have a good night, fam. And Johnny V, I see you, man. It says, Ronbo, say we land a quarterback so that guy plays great on a limited playbook and does good as Jimmy did. Are you telling me year 2 and 3 gives us the real evaluation of that guy in Shanny's system? I don't know. See, quarterbacks are so hard to call. So, John, thanks for that contribution. I just don't see, because with me, the reason I don't want a quarterback in here, I want Jimmy to heal up and get his butt back out there. Jimmy and this unit have been working together for 2 years. I don't want to start over with a new guy. But keeping Jimmy healthy is seemingly going to be a difficult thing. But then again, everybody's getting hurt on this team. Maybe it has something to do with the season opening the way it did. I don't know. But that's why I say, while the Super Bowl's window with the open with the guy we got, I'd like to see him stay there. But if we got to get another quarterback, we got another quarterback. We'll see. Hey, Darius.
What's up, Ronbo?
There is pain and suffering. Yeah. It is. Pretty soon we're going to start singing things like, as a 49er fan, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. We pretty soon we're going to start singing like that,
Kendrick catching everything but a football, man. It's ridiculous.
Hey, but Darius, wait. Well, I got to say one thing about that. Kendrick didn't miss a thing last week. Kendrick had like glue on his hands. Dude was 5 or 6 for 6. Did he have a touchdown? Kendrick was straight money. So, you got to give him credit for that.
Yeah. I was confused, though, because when I saw the Kendrick Bourne that he tested positive. A few minutes later, a report from Jennifer Lee said that all other Niners COVID test results have come back negative.
Yes.
So I was really confused when I saw that Aiyuk and Trent were, and obviously Deebo, but Deebo wasn't going to play it regardless. But I was really confused when
the thing is,
Aiyuk and
they didn't even
Trent
test.
were not going to play.
They didn't even test him. They just contact traced him, and I don't know when did they determine. They don't know how long he's been infected, right? So anybody that you had contact with, it would have been funny if Kendrick said, "Nah, I don't nobody." But you got to be honest, right? So he says, "Oh well, I was hanging out with Trent and Deebo and Brandon." Oh, if I'm not coach, I'm sitting there listening. Oh no, but yeah. So that's the way it works. Contact tracing. As soon as they find the people that you've been in contact with, yeah, you guys got to sit down. Whoa, I feel fine. Doesn't mean anything.
Are they gonna call up Jennings though from the practice squad? Because he's really need a wide receiver.
You believe this? Hurt last week on the practice squad.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but right now would be a great time to have Dante Pettis. I can't believe I'm saying this, but honestly,
Dante can't play. His arm is hurt. He's just going to be with the Giants till he heals up, and he's going to come back out there. I don't even know what was wrong with his arm. Remember he walked off the field? They didn't say what was wrong with him. Oh, Dante.
This is ridiculous, honestly. But, I'm looking at this game, and the only positive that I can really see, just two positives. Our defense, they're going to do their job defensively. The Seahawks are better offense, and they played, I guess, decent, you could say. I think they're gonna do a bit more for Devontae Adams than they are DK Metcalf. I think Saul's gonna,
I think we can do a better job against. We can do a better job against Devontae than we can. DK is just a horse, but I think Jason Verrett can cover him. If you can cover AB, you can cover anybody that's that size and not 6'4", 225 of solid rock. God.
Right, and then the other positive is that the Green Bay's run defense is miserable. I guess obviously you don't have Raheem or anybody, but Jamaica Hasty is all right, and Kyle Shanahan's run scheme makes the most out of any player that they put in there. So it'd be exciting to see what I think Hasty can do against a really bad run defense. But I don't really see us winning this game though, because Nick Mullins is no one to throw the ball to.
Oh man. Well, he's got Ross Dwelly.
I wouldn't be completely surprised if he somehow get like a win in a low-scoring game, but there's a higher chance that we lose this game, honestly.
We got to stopping Rodgers. That's the thing. Can they stop Rodgers? Yeah. If we can sustain drives, and get out there and eat up clock, maybe. But if you can't have Rodgers out on that field all evening, kill you.
The Vikings defense did a pretty good job though against Aaron Rodgers. That Vikings defense has not been good this year. So I
know, right? It's interesting.
It'll be interesting to see what our defense can do.
I think the offensive line has got problems in Green Bay. That must be it. They lost that All-Pro.
Because their left tackle Bakhtiari, I don't think he played against the Vikings. I'm not sure if he's going to play this week, but it'll be really good if he won't play this week because our defensive line. Because once Aaron Rodgers feels pressure, he looks like a deer in headlights. He looks worse than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Well, see, that's why I say that's what happens to quarterbacks when they're constantly getting body slammed. They get freaked out. That's painful over and over. You're sitting there looking around, all of a sudden your body's getting jerked to the dirt. That's got to work your mind. So I kind of feel sorry for him.
That just reminded me though, because I just realized the Packers have Zadarius Smith, right? And Mike Mazinchi won't be able to block Zadarius Smith, and Trent Williams was going to be our guy that was going to block Zadarius Smith. So now I just realized, remembered that, and I don't know what our offensive line's going to do for Zadarius Smith.
Well, School's going to be able to try to deal with Smith, and you know what? I'd forgotten. School got erased last time we played the Packers, and Brunskill had to come in and help him out. So look for McKivitz to be on standby, or whoever else we got on the offensive line. God, scary.
This is going to be a tough game. Hopefully, after the bye week, our guys will be back, and we can, scrape maybe like 4 or 5 games and to make the playoffs as a wild card team. Maybe hopefully play against the NFC East in that first round, and I don't know. We'll see what happens from there. But I don't think we're going to win this game. We might be able to win next week, though.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine.
Might be able to win
now.
next week because
we're playing against us. You know, we're playing the New Orleans, right?
Yeah, but New Orleans hasn't really looked good this year either. Honestly, I've been watching the games like against the Chargers. They made the rookie look like Patrick Mahomes. And
I know, but the thing is,
the Bears game was fairly close too.
If we had all our guys, but we don't. That's why.
For sure.
We'll see.
If we had all our guys, we'd be the top, like a top 2 team in the NFL without a doubt.
Oh, no doubt. Anyway, hey, Darius, I gotta go. Oh, Darius, your score. Did you just tell me that you didn't want? Did you? What did you say about your score? He didn't want to give a score.
I'll give a score. I think it can go 2017 both way. I'm kind of conflicted, but 2017 I got it. I'll just say 2017 Packers, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners pull through.
All right, I feel you on that. All right, Darius.
All right.
Have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, night. Yeah, man. Hey, Johnny. Thanks, John. He says, why won't we invest in a quarterback coach to fix this progression and footwork issue? Restructure and hire help and work on it. We don't have 3 years to teach Kyle's system. Maybe the system needs work too. I love that bottom line. Maybe the system needs a little work. Kyle's got to learn. You know what? With Kyle, he's the kind of a guy that realizes his system is foolproof, provided the execution is on time. So it's got to be done right. And I feel him on that. And that's why Kyle doesn't want to get quarterbacks. There, people say, why don't we get this guy and this guy? And somebody's like, he didn't like RG3, but he molded a system around him. So Kyle Shanahan, this is his team now. So he's going to want whomever he brings in. I am not here to build anything around you. I have an immaculate plan and a very crude system. If it's done right, I can guarantee championships. Are you my guy? And then he works from there. So maybe Kyle does need to make some adjustments to work toward the guy's strengths. And I think he tried to do that with Jimmy G. Jimmy G's not going to go bomb his way down the field. And quite frankly, contrary to public opinion, I don't know if the people in the booth at that last game and others think that Kyle wants to be bombing downfield all day. When Kyle does that, he has a speed merchant that can probably ensure that he's going to win on that drive down. That's why he went and got Marquise Goodwin when he first came here. You've got to have bona fide speedsters. Just being fast is not good enough. Being able to keep up and have a defender go stride for stride with you downhill, you could have any number, even Wilson. That guy's got to bust away. He's got to have the speed to break. So when Wilson sends that ball up, or anybody else has that deep ball shot, he can believe it's not going to be a 50-50 situation in that end zone. Guy's got to be a winner as far as speed. That's why I'm thinking Kyle in the back of his mind, he is thinking John Ross, possibly. But it's too late in the season, and they got to make sure to see what their money looks like, because I don't know if Ross is on a rookie contract or is it over yet, but it must be close. But Kyle needs a burner. He's had a burner every year, and that's why he went and got Tavon Austin and that other guy from that used to play for the Cardinals. I forget his name. But he's been looking for that speed guy, and he'll be doing it again next season. Watch, he'll bring him in. We need that 4-3 burner that has every guy in the secondary. 11, get. You got to have that. See, and that screws up everything because now you cause that panic in the secondary. That also opened up the inside mid-range game and the deep route. You got that option. But right now, Aiyuk's not that guy. Aiyuk's got good speed, and I don't know if he can always bust loose. He may be able to, but Kyle hasn't assigned him in that fashion yet. We're going to see, though. That's why, Tavon Austin went down. I was thinking, oh, God, God. We'll see. Hey, fam, see you tomorrow. Game time. Be in your face, at your place. If that like, see you tomorrow. Night.